I don't know what to say, but every day feels like the same to me. Recently feel like the same days on repeat. Don't know how it became, I've gotta say though that this ain't for me. Desperately, I need some kind of release. I don't care what in the form of, but I need it quick, yeah I need it strong. Something to take the edge off how I feel, cause I feel like I'm wasting all my time. I'm stuck in a daydream, and I've been this way ever since I was 18. Won't change me, I run till my feet hurt, but keep going deeper. I'm lost in a daydream, daydream, daydream. If I had my own way, I'd break away from all uncertainty. I'd do me, act a fool to the fool that thinks a fool in me. Absolutely, I got blue eyes but sometimes the red. I don't think that out of then, but when I fly I lie inside my head. Feel the old me just fading away into the background and no one can see. I'm a prisoner inside my own brain, but I feel free. Why? I don't care what in the form of, but I need it quick, yeah I need it strong. Something to take the edge off how I feel, cause I feel like I'm wasting all my time. I'm stuck in a daydream, and I've been this way ever since I was 18. Won't change me, I run till my feet hurt, but keep going deeper. I'm lost in a daydream, daydream, daydream. How the time flies when we're sky high. I know it ain't right, it's just something that we do to pass the time inside my mind. Recently I feel like a goldfish the more that I smoke this. Oh shit, I think people are starting to notice I'm not myself no more now. I'm stuck in a daydream, and I've been this way ever since I was 18. Won't change me, I run till my feet hurt, but keep going deeper. I'm lost in a daydream, daydream, daydream. I'm lost in a daydream, daydream, daydream.
Welcome, one and all, to PvE Season 43, Week 4, Day 3. Second to last stream of the year. Hope you all are excited. Thank you very much, Wolfzilla, for subscribing with Prime. 7 months. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. For those of you who might not recognize my voice, I am your host for tonight, AJay887. And I'm joined by nobody. It's just me tonight. Just me and you, chat. It's okay though. We'll still have lots of fun. The season is winding down. It feels weird. It feels like we just started with season 43. But here we are with our current standings as of right now, anyway. And for the majors, anyway, I should say. Things are actually starting to take quite a bit of shape here. I wasn't expecting this, because we do have the playoff race, quote unquote, stream on Saturday, but most of the playoffs seems to have been decided, at least in the Champions Conference. We have 3 teams already confirmed to be in the playoffs: the Space Rangers, Tauros, and Scorpions. And then the Demons and the Sea Serpents are fighting for that last wildcard spot, with the Demons having a hold on it currently, and their magic number is 1. So as soon as the Demons win or the Sea Serpents lose, Demons have punched their ticket to the playoffs, and Sea Serpents are eliminated. Legends West, a little bit more interesting. Toronto Pathfinders having clinched the Legends West. And then we have 5 teams that are all competing for only 3 spots. Those being the Crabs, Voyagers, Sloths, Aviators, and Surge, who currently hold the Legends East, but only by 1 game. Minor leagues are quite a bit closer, with only the Flamingos really being a little bit out of it here at 40 and 56, 7 games back from the wild card. Everyone else within 1 game of the wild card at the worst, and 6 games up at best in terms of the Lemurs. So, yeah, Prospect League is Friday. Yeah, Prospect League is tomorrow night. So it won't be tonight, but it will be tomorrow. So definitely tune in for that. But we got PBE regular season to get through today, so we're gonna go ahead and finish off August 30th. We'll save real quick before we go ahead and advance the day. But as we head into August 31st, we have our first and only Majors streamed game of the day. That being the Outer Banks Aviators versus the Detroit Demons. Demons are 55 and 41. Outer Banks Aviators are 46 and 50. It's going to be Gianna Morgan on the mound for the Aviators, while Hugh Mann will take to the mound for the Demons. And as mentioned, Demons, magic number is 1 to get to the playoffs and to eliminate the Seattle Sea Serpents from playoff contention. So if the Demons win here on stream, and they very well could, we might see the Demons punch their ticket to the playoffs this season. So we might already have our 4 champions teams by the end of this game. We'll see. Hugh Mann, 11 and 6, 2.98 ERA. That is definitely a starting pitcher that you want to see on the mound if you are the Demons looking to confirm that playoff spot. Hugh Mann definitely has been putting in work for them throughout this season. On the other side, Gianna Morgan, 10 and 10, 3.79, kind of a hot or cold pitcher. 10 and 10, so very even on the win-loss, and ERA is fairly average. So it's going to be the Aviators versus the Demons. I don't see a prediction yet. I don't know if where's our mods? Mods, you got to keep up with me. We're going for the fastest stream in PBE history here. That's not true. Maybe one day we'll try for that. But yeah, Detroit Demons will be hosting the Outer Banks Aviators. Yeah, SMH mods asleep. Yeah. Guys, the mods are asleep. Post pictures of cheese. I don't know. All right, it's going to be Danny Brennan, Cole Kim, and Bob Babbitt Person first up for the Aviators. If the mods get a prediction going, maybe they'll have a late game one, over-under runs in the 9th or something like that. But let's go ahead and get on into game with Hugh Mann taken to the mound, hoping to lead the Demons to a playoff spot. Let's head on into game here. I'll go ahead and... I'm noticing that the audio doesn't seem to be coming through here. Let me go ahead and adjust that here. Hopefully that... No, that doesn't seem to have done it. I'm hearing the audio, but the audio does not... There we go. Okay. Figured it out. Alrighty. OBX versus Detroit. Game number 1 of the stream today. The only... One second. Sorry, just clearing my throat. The only Majors game today. All the rest of them are minor league games. So if you came here for Major League Baseball, might not have been the stream to pick. Because after this game, the rest of the stream games will be minors. We still will quick sim through all the Majors games that are happening, obviously. But this is the only streamed game that's going to be happening. Yeah, a quick 1-2-3 inning for Hugh Mann, striking out Bob Babbitt Person after a fly out from Brennan and a ground out from Kim. Quick 1-2-3 from Hugh Mann will bring us to the bottom of the first. We do have a prediction started. There's the mods. Last to score, OBX or Detroit. Get your predictions in if you want to try and earn some channel points. Ran home the first out of the inning, and a fly ball into center field by Apollo will make it 2 outs. Larry B. Burnside, the second baseman now. He's going to ground that to the first baseman, Kauru, who steps on first in time. Out number 3. No worries, mod. No worries on running late. It's all good. Thank you for posting the prediction. Walk drawn by Kauru, and we have our first base runner on the ball game. Deep drive to right. That one is out of here. A 2-run homer. Okada Khan will help the Outer Banks Aviators strike first here with a 2-run shot over the right center wall, 405 feet. OBX leads 2-0, and they'll get another base runner here with Dunkin' Donuts reaching base on a single. But clearing off the base paths is the 4-6-3 double play, grounded into by Nick Fielder. Henry's got a ground out to end the inning. The Aviators strike first here. 2-run homer from Okada Khan to give them the early lead. Now, something to be keeping an eye on here is AJay887 for the Outer Banks Aviators is one of our milestone players that we're going to be keeping an eye on this stream. They need one more save to reach 150, so if the Aviators are in a save position and Ottav comes out to pitch, we might see that milestone hit on stream. Quick inning in the bottom of the second. Gianna Morgan making quick work of the Detroit lineup so far. A couple of base hits for Brooks and Brennan. We'll bring up Cole Kim with 2 on and nobody out. Deep drive to center field. That's going to fall shy of the track. That's going to score 3, a triple into straightaway center field, and Cole Kim will get credited with 2 RBIs, and the Aviators take a 4-0 lead, make that 5-0 now as Babbitt Person will get a base hit. And Hugh Mann starting to struggle already. 5 runs through 2 innings, really, because they only just now got their first out of this inning. Okada Khan strikes out, and Dunkin' Donuts with a runner on first and 2 away. It's going to reach on an infield single. Babbitt Person advancing to second. Line drive right to Nakamura will end the inning. But OBX really off to a great start in this game. 5-0 after 2.5. I feel like I've jinxed the potential Ottav save situation. Tony Gunk Jr. will be the first base hit for the Demons on the night, followed up by Gleyber Torres getting a single. Fielder's choice by Granholm will make it runners to the corners with 2 away, and now it's going to be Stellan Apollo. Fly ball into center field, and it will be caught for out number 3. We're through 3 innings, and it's 5-0 OBX. And even if Detroit doesn't win this, if we do see a Seattle loss on the out-of-town scoreboard, which doesn't look to be the case right now. Oh, that's going to be a base hit and an extra base hit for Beckett Brooks, doubling Henry over to third. Brennan draws a walk. And now Cole Kim has the bases loaded and nobody out. Deep drive to right. Caught at the track. A little bit shy of a grand slam. But they will bring home a run on the sac fly, making it 6-0 Aviators. Babbitt Person lines that into left. Caught impressively by Maple Dog, would seem to be over the shoulder there. And a ground out to first by Cowru ends the inning. OBX adds another run, 6-0. Now, as I was saying, if Seattle does lose on the out-of-town scoreboard, Detroit still makes their way into the playoffs. That magic number for them is 1. So they only need 1 win or 1 loss from Seattle to make it there. Going to be a real tough road for the Sea Serpents to try and make it into the playoffs, but Demons fans are probably liking their team's odds right about now with 12 games to play after this one. Base hit by Vita after one by Jackinson. Making runners at the corners with 2 outs. Nakamura walks, and now we have something interesting here. Gunk Jr., bases loaded, 2 outs. Deep drive to left. Home run! Grand slam! Tony Gunk Jr. is going to make it 6-4. This game was looking like a blowout, but now it's only a 2-run ball game here in the bottom of the 4th. Torres will strike out on the 1-2 pitch. That will end the 4th inning, but Detroit gets 4 off of the Gunk Jr. slam. Okada Khan flies out, and Dunkin' Donuts will strike out. 2 outs, nobody on for Nick Fielder, the DH. 268 average, 3rd best on the team. Grounder out. Grounder to the catcher, who throws on the first for the out. We head to the bottom of the fifth. First time since the first that the Aviators did not score in an inning. And Detroit has a chance to make up a little bit of ground here. They're still down by 2 even after the grand slam. And they do have a base runner here with Apollo singling to center. Off for second, safe. Stolen base for Stellan Apollo, 48 on the season now. Burnside grounds out. Now here's Dogwood. Runner in scoring position, 2 away. Ground ball second, on to first in time for out number 3. We're through 5, and Aviators still hold a 2-run lead. Hugh Mann back to the mound to pitch. He's allowed 5 earned runs so far. Oh, never mind. He's pulled. That was the last straw. That single to left by Henry. Brooks is going to sacrifice him over as Pete Williams retires the first batter they face, and the second batter they face as well with Brennan. Pop flying out. Cole Kim will walk, and that will bring up Babbitt Person, but they will strike out to end the inning. Pete Williams walks 1, but gets the other 3 batters that he faces. Still 6-4. Gianna Morgan back to the mound, and Jackinson will line out to right. Fly ball to center field, easily caught for out number 2, and now it's going to be Daichi Nakamura. Nakamura pop flies that one into shallow right. Babbitt Person will put the glove on it for out number 3. No runs, hits, or errors. Pretty uneventful inning in the bottom of the 6th, so it was a little 1, 2, 3. Kaoru, Khan, and Donuts. Kaoru with a strikeout. Khan with a flyout. Pete Williams still on the mound. That's and a quick ground out. Pete Williams has faced 7 batters and retired 6 of them, only allowing 1 walk so far. And we head to the bottom of the 7th inning after the stretch. Detroit. Deep drive to left field, all the way back to the wall. Henry makes the catch. Gunk Jr. almost had their second home run of the day. Torres will strike out. 2 outs, nobody on for the top of the order, Granholm. Granholm will strike out to end the inning, and Gianna Morgan has really only had 1 rough inning so far, that being the bottom of the 4th when they gave up that 1 big mistake, the grand slam to Tony Gunk Jr. Aside from that, has been on point for the rest of the game. Hunter Jackson takes to the mound for Detroit, and we'll get the first 2 batters to be the first 2 easy outs. 2-1 pitch. Beckett Brooks will get on board, though, with a base hit. Danny Brennan will strike out. They're 1 for 4 on the day. We'll head to the bottom half of the 8th inning. Apollo, Burnside, and Dogwood will face new pitcher Yaj Odev. Odev looking for potentially a 6-out save, which would be number 150 if they do get it. That would be very impressive if they do go the full 6 outs. 2 quick Ks makes it look like they are dialed in so far. Maple Dogwood now. Base hit. I kind of jinxed it. Sorry, AU Gold. Dogwood on board with a single. Grounder short over the second in time. Fielder's choice ends the inning. We'll see if Otto comes back out for the 9th inning to try and finish off the save. For the top of the 9th, it's going to be Kim striking out against Hunter Jackson. Babbitt Person, the second baseman now. 1 for 4 today, and they'll remain 1 for 4 as they walk on the full count. Hatsukaru. Fly out to center field. That will bring up Okada Khan. The pitch from Jackson. Deep drive to right center field. Out of here. No chance at the save for Odev. As 8-4 is the score now after the 2-run bomb by Okada Khan. They've had 2 2-run homers today. And rightfully so, that hot icon next to their name and position will fire, will flame, as they have really had a good showing at the plate today. Vita and Nakamura, the first 2 casualties of the bottom of the 9th. It's going to be Gunk Jr. Last chance for the Demons. They're down 4, though. Not looking too good. They're down to their last out. A strikeout by Gunk Jr. will end the ball game. 8-4 victory for the Outer Banks Aviators. And the Detroit Demons will have to wait to see if they can make it to the playoffs another way, another day. 8-4 is your final score. Hugh Mann will take the loss. 5 earned runs over 5 innings pitched. Gianna Morgan gets the win. As mentioned, that 1 inning really gave him some trouble, but other than that, cruising through otherwise the Detroit lineup. Yajadov. Oh, Yajadov does get the save. Okay, I guess the... I thought that if you add runs on, it couldn't have been a save. Oh, well. Yajadov will get their 150th save on stream. Congratulations, AU Gold, for reaching that milestone. Okada Khan, your player of the game after those 2 two-run homers in the 2nd and the 9th inning. We'll travel around the rest of the league to see the box scores. San Antonio Sloths go 12-5 victory over the Nashville Stars. 4 RBIs for Zane Cold, who had a grand slam, and Beecham Reyes knocks in 2 solo shots. Beecham Reyes adds on 2 RBIs and 2 runs. They reach 600 RBIs, one of the 2 milestones that we are tracking for them, and get 1 away from 600 runs on the career. So congrats on 600 RBIs, Jordan Beecham Reyes. On the side of Nashville, we have 4 RBIs from Jake Silliams, who goes 2 for 3. And then in the pitching, Cesar Aswage will take the loss. Chicharron de Pollo gets the win for San Antonio. And Jordan Beecham Reyes will be your player of the game after going yard twice. Next up, the Boise Raptors deal a 6-2 defeat to the Lunar Base Space Rangers. Each team with 6 hits on the day. 2 RBIs from Lunar Base coming from Newman and Cross Erickson. For Boise, 2 for 4 day with 3 RBIs from Xavier McMagic, and Binker McTavish will add on 2 RBIs as well. Neymar Cove takes the win for Boise, while Mano Wright takes the loss for Lunar Base. Neymar Cove will be your player of the game, 2 earned runs over 6 innings pitched. Next up, Death Valley gets a 4-3 victory over the Vancouver Vandals. Vandals actually tied this game up 3-3 in the top of the 9th, but Scorpions are going to walk it off with a sac fly by Gladdy Varero. Varero gets 2 RBIs on the day. Salmon Arms will score twice, going 2 for 4. Garfield, on the side of Vancouver, goes 3 for 4 with 2 runs and 2 RBIs. Zion Wins will take the loss for Vancouver in relief, while Clifton blows the save and Poe Scott gets their 4th win. Tsunami II will be your player of the game, only allowing 2 earned runs over 7 innings pitched. Tsunami is now 2 innings pitched away from the milestone of 1250 innings pitched. That's another one we're keeping an eye on today. Go ahead and scratch this one off. We already did that one and that one. Continuing around, we have the New Orleans Rougarou getting a victory here, 3-1 over the Toronto Pathfinders. In 11 innings, a 2-run homer by Dusty Stradley walked it off. Impressive upset for the Rougarous, who take down the only team to have clinched their division so far, that being the Pathfinders. 2 hits from Wilkins McClobber in addition to the 2 RBIs from Stradley. Toronto, Mo Love gets 2 hits and Kevin Larson gets a solo shot. J. Doctor Jr. will take the loss, while Larac will get the win for New Orleans. Starscream will be your player of the game, going 7.1 innings, only allowing 1 earned run on 5 hits and striking out 13. New York Voyagers get a 5-2 victory over the Seattle Sea Serpents. So actually, there is the loss by the Seattle Sea Serpents that the Detroit Demons needed. Not the way that the Demons, I'm sure, would have liked to have clinched their playoff spot, but they do clinch it nonetheless, as we have our 4 champions teams that will be in the playoffs already decided, with still 1 sim to go later on this week on Saturday. DeMars and Francostero will each get 2 RBIs. Let's see, looking for that. And then on the side of Seattle, the sole RBI coming from Webster Rochka. Tull will take the loss for Seattle. Anthony Parco gets their 14th win for New York, only allowing 2 earned runs on 2 hits and 2 walks, striking out 8 over 8 innings pitched. They'll be your player of the game. Congrats to Anthony Parco. Cancun Toros will sneak past the Crabs 7-6. Oh, wow. This is So this was a 6-1 ball game after the top of the 6th in favor of the Crabs. And the Toros scored 2 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th, and 3 in the 8th to turn this one quite around and get the victory. Toros will win this one. 2 RBIs for Jordan Gonzalez, JQ, and Montgomery Burns all inside of Cancun. Burns going 3 for 3 on the day. Let's see, Q will actually reach a milestone as well. 600 runs on the career with those 2. Congratulations to JQ. And Jordan Gonzalez will also reach a milestone of 400 stolen bases. They only needed 1 to get there today, and they got 2 in this first game. So congratulations to both JQ and Jordan Gonzalez for reaching those 2 milestones. For Providence, we have 3 RBIs from B. Fry and 2 from Whiskey Fuse. Benito gets 3 hits. Ronlin will take the loss in the blown save in relief, while Wheeler will get the win in relief for Cancun. Montgomery Burns will be your player of the game, going 3 for 3. Last Majors game of the Sim Day, Buffalo Surge get a 13-4 victory over the Apex. My goodness. What a day for the Buffalo Bats. 4 RBIs for De'Aaron Taylor, 5 for Manny Calavera, who goes 3 for 5. And Vidal Valor Jr. tacks on 3 more at the number 8 spot in the lineup. For Indianapolis, a 3 for 5 day from Jutha the Jew, and Milligan goes 2 for 4 with an RBI. Tarangalila will take the loss for Indianapolis on the start, while the win will go to Bazooka Joe from Buffalo on the quality start. Manny Calavera, your player of the game. That does it for the Majors on August 31st, so we'll go ahead and just observe that there are no games scheduled for the minor leagues on August 31st. And then we'll go ahead and save and advance the day. So already, 4 of our milestones all hit. Very impressive. Yeah, okay. No Majors games for September 1st. We do have a minor league game to stream, though, that being Puerto Rico versus Brew City. Artemis Aria will take to the mound for Puerto Rico. 9 wins, 11 losses, 5.37 ERA. Aaron Ford is 5-8 on the season, 3.55 ERA for the Brew City Bears. Neither team is doing too well in the records, but the Ranas actually have a 57.2% chance of making the playoffs, according to the pennant chase, while the Bears only have a 27.6% chance. So Bears looking to get a few wins here late in the season to try and turn that percentage around. It's going to be Aaron Ford versus Artemis Aria on the mound. Sterling Stern, Wyneas Cove, and Quinton de Jong will get us started for the Puerto Rico Ranas lineup, with Sterling Stern having a great season so far, a 324 average. The best batter on the Bears side appears to be Thomas Argent, Steve Gonzalez Jr. actually is having a better season than Thomas Argent at 330 average, 854 OPS. Argent having a great season too, but it looks like Steve Gonzalez Jr. just beats him out, just barely there. Just barely. Because they're the Bears, get it? Miners are all bunched up for the wild card. Yeah, it is very, very close between these, between pretty much 9 of the 10 teams are really, really close. Flamingo's the only real outlier there, a little bit farther back. Not looking good for Florida, but all the other teams have a shot still. So this is gonna be a important stream for those minor league teams, with 4 minor league games streamed tonight, this one being the first. So we'll go ahead and get on into game without any further ado. It will be the Puerto Rico Ranas visiting the Brew City Bears. Stern, Cove, and de Jong due up first against Aaron Ford. And we are underway. First pitch of the ball game from Aaron Ford was either a ball or a strike, I guess. So we'll see the 1-2 pitch to Sterling Stern. It's going to be a strikeout. Got him swinging on the fastball. Aaron Ford retires the first batter that they face, and we'll do the same with the second one. Yes, Cove will go down in order with the ground out. Quinton de Jong will ground out as well. Back-to-back ground outs to the third baseman to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Puerto Rico Ranas lineup. We'll see if the top third of the Bears lineup can get something going here in the first. Artemis Aria takes to the mound, and Ixon will get things started with a single. Good start for the Brew City Bears. Off for second is Ixon, safe with their 75th stolen base. Very impressive for Ixon. Gonzalez Jr. will strike out, and now here's Colton James. Ground out third, over to first in time for out number 2. Thomas Argent will ground out to shortstop, and so the Bears get a runner into scoring position very quickly, but aren't able to do anything with them. After one inning, only one hit between these two teams, so we'll head to the top of the second. 80th strikeout on the season for Aaron Ford, retiring Big Hurt Thomas. Justice Jr. will be strikeout number 81 for Ford. Barry with a high fly ball into left field, but it will be caught, so the Puerto Rico Ranas go 1-2-3. The Who Wins Tonight prediction seems to favor the Bears, actually, despite the Bears having a slightly worse record. Not by much, though. Only one game difference between the Bears and the Ranas. Base hit by Payne will bring up Torres, who flies out to right. We'll see 2 outs, runner on first for Hound Streamer, who strikes out to end the inning. Aaron Ford back to the mound, retiring Steele Stern, and bringing up Berezowski. Aaron Ford for Rookie of the Year. They're off to a good start tonight, but I'm going to knock on wood because I've been jinxing people all night so far. Wesley Quinn will fly out and through the Ranas lineup for the first time. No trouble for Aaron Ford. Bottom half of the third inning, we'll see Rhino Rogue start things off. Strike 3 on the Aria pitch. Aria's already got 4 strikeouts. So 4 of the first 7 outs of the ballgame have all been strikeouts. Thrown out on the caught stealing. Ixon was looking for stolen base number 76 there and wasn't able to get it. Good arm behind the plate there by Barry to get the runner. After Gonzalez Jr. was the third out of the inning, we head to the top half of the fourth. Aaron Ford back to the mound. Pop fly. There's going to be the first hit of the ball game after Stern's pop fly out. Wyneas Cove gets on board with a single. Quentin DeJong will get on board with a double, advancing Cove to third. Thomas strikes out. Now here's Justice Jr. with 2 runners in scoring position and 2 outs. Base hit into center field. The Ranas will score. Ranas first ones to take the lead on the RBI single by Tex Justice Jr. Barry flies out to end the inning, but the Ranas take a 1-0 lead here in the 4th inning of this ballgame. Artemis Aria back to the mound, retiring Colton James very quickly. Thomas Argent is going to pop fly to shallow left, just barely on the edge of the dirt there. Shortstop Quinn getting quite a bit of work in there with both the pop fly out and another ground out by Patterson to end the inning. Top of the 5th, base hit by Steele Stern will make it a runner on first with no one out. Runners on first and second with no one out as Berezowski walks. Diving catch in right by Gonzalez Jr. A quick ground out by Stern will advance the runners to second and third. Wyneas Cove has a chance here. Dion Mitchell to the mound and immediately surrenders a 2 RBI single. Not the first look that you want when you're coming in to pitch in relief by Dion Mitchell. He does pick off the runner at first, but the Ranas add 2 more to their total. 3-0 in favor of Puerto Rico. Bottom half of the 5th inning, Payne gets on board with a single, and Torres will do the same. No, it's not going to be a single for Torres. It's going to be a double. Single-double to lead off things for the Bears. And they've got runners in scoring position, 2 of them for Hound Streamer. Quick ground out to third, though. There's Rhino Lake. Why? Hound Streamer just got the like hot icon next to their name after the ground out. I don't know why that was. Oh man. Leg knocks in a run, so the Bears make it 3-1 instead of 3-0, but Ixon will fly out to end the inning. Top of the 6th. Ron's looking to answer back for that one run. They still lead by 2. I'm sure they'd like to get their 3-run lead back. Quick 2 outs from Dion Mitchell, though, and I'll line out right to Patterson at first. We'll squash that hope from the Ranas. Bottom half of the 6th inning, we'll see if the Bears can add on to their 1 run so far. Try and close this gap a little bit more, or maybe even tie things up here. But 2 quick outs from Gonzalez Jr. and James will make it look unlikely this inning anyway. Argent draws a walk, so they do have a base runner. Off for second is Argent, safe. It's their 8th stolen base this season. Patterson will fly out to right center, though, and that's going to end the inning. Bears get a base runner, but no one across. Top of the 7th coming up. Got a little bit of drink there. Quick strikeout and a deep fly ball into center field over the head of the center fielder. Stern is going to be safe with a double. Berezowski, though, grounds out, so it's a runner on second with 2 outs. Quinn will fly out to end the inning. Stretch time here in Brew City. Brew City Bears will start things off in the bottom of the 7th with a flyout from Payne. Joseph Torres will face the new pitcher, Dr. LBG. Torres gets on board with a single, and now it's going to be Hound Streamer. Oh no, caught stealing at second is Torres. And Hound Streamer will get on base with a single, but now Rhino Leg has 2 outs to try and make something happen with this. Base hit by Leg, so now it's first and second for Notice Ixon. Walk drawn. This could be trouble for the Ross. They do have 2 outs though, and a ground ball is second will end the threat. Bears load the bases, but they leave them full and don't score. Still 3-1 in favor of the Ranas. Top of the 8th, Sterling Stern is retired on the strikeout. Phineas Cove, diving catch and right by Gonzalez Jr. will be out number 2. Quentin DeJong will reach on the infield single. Or no, I guess counted as an error there. Reaches on the error, but the strikeout by Thomas makes us that base runner just didn't matter. 3-1 Ranas as we head to the bottom of the 8th. James is going to fly out. Now here's Thomas Argent. Argent with a deep fly ball to right field. Out of here. The player, what is the player doing up there? Just on the, what is happening? Thomas Argent, solo shot to make it 3-2 Bears. Confetti still falling, or fireworks still falling as Patterson draws a walk. Zia Shirazi takes to the mound. We'll face Xavier Payne, who fouls out right side. Joseph Torres will get a base hit, advancing the runner to third. Safe, barely at third. Runners to the corners for Hound Streamer. Rory Whitaker to the mound. Fly ball to center field and will be caught. So the Bears add another run. They draw within 1. Top of the 9th. Puerto Rico looking to add some insurance. Quick ground out by Justice Jr. starts him on the wrong foot, as does a ground out by Griffin Berry. Steel Stern, though, 2 for 3 on the day. But even he will fall to the ground out of the ground out magic of Jerry Riggs. Bottom of the 9th, last chance for the Bears. Rhino Leg will get on board. Infield single, beats out the throw from Quentin DeJong. Notice Ixon will strike out, and now Steve Gonzalez Jr. Runner on first. Off for second. Safe. Leg is in scoring position for Steve Gonzalez Jr. Deep drive to right field. It's a walk-off home run for the Bears. Brew City comes from behind to get a walk-off 2-run bomb by Steve Gonzalez Jr. What a way to end this ball game. 4-3 victory for the Bears. They double the hits that the Ranas had, but it looked all the way up until the bottom of the ninth like the Ranas would still get away with this one. But no such luck as Steve Gonzalez Jr. plays the hero for the day. Da Bears indeed. Riggs will get the win for the Bears in relief. The loss goes to Whitaker. LBG and Shirazi both get holds. Artemis Aria will be the player of the game. 6.1 innings pitched, only 1 earned run on 5 hits and 1 walk. A great day on the mound for Artemis Aria. Argument could be made for Steve Gonzalez Jr. though with that walk-off. Lemurs will rock the Flamingos 10-2 here, out-hitting them 12-8. 4 RBIs for Allen, 3 RBIs for Kruger, both on the side of Louisville. Florida, Steel Flex goes 3 for 4 with an RBI and a run scored. Furnace will take the loss. Roberts will get the win for Louisville. McBobface will get the save. Josh Allen, your player of the game. State College Swifties get the win 7-2 over the Kingpins. Kingpins actually out-hit them 12-10. 2 hits and an RBI for Al Capone, the DH on the side of Chicago. For State College, Yoshironi goes 3 for 4 and scores twice, and Joy will add on 2 RBIs, as will Cool Crab. Heiderscheid takes the loss. What You Made Me Do gets the win in relief for State College, and Cramlin will get their 17th save. Yoshironi, your player of the game. Kansas City dominates the Dillos here, 9-1. A 4 RBI day for Erp Stevo on the side of Kansas City with 3 hits. Garbanzo also adds 3 hits and an RBI. Mathers and Azo, 2 RBIs for them. On the side of the Dillos, Gordon gets a hit and an RBI, but that's about it, really. Only 3 other hits scattered amongst the remaining 8 batters. Salad will take the loss for the Dillos, while Glorbenspiel will get the win. 7 shutout innings, only allowing 2 hits and 2 walks on the day for Kansas City. Do the Hepcats just have a goal of making their pitchers have the longest names in the league? Because this is a little bit. No? Maybe it's just me. Starburns Glorbenspiel will be your player of the game. Oh, man. Gotta love the long names, though. 7-6 victory for the Firehawks in another walk-off here. A run-scoring single by McGillicuddy will deal the killing blow to the Wheelers. Oh, wow. This was a what was this? 6-2 ball game after the top of the 8th in favor of the Wheelers. And then the Firehawks tie it up and then walk it off in extra innings. What a game for California. 3 RBIs for Zen. 2 hits and 2 RBIs, for Morgan, the left fielder. On the side of Anchorage, Cove goes 2 for 5 with 2 RBIs, and Slams will get 3 RBIs and 3 hits. Buckley gets the hold, Grimes the loss in the blown save, Tahini Lord the win in relief for California, and Sin Slams will be the player of the game. That'll do it for the minor leagues. As mentioned, it is a travel day for the majors, so we'll go ahead and save, advance the day, and save again, and head straight on into our next streamed game in the minor leagues, that being the Florida Flamingos versus the Louisville Lemurs. And I wonder if have the Flamingos officially been eliminated yet? Does not look like it. They're still holding on. It's not great, though, because when I checked earlier, they weren't even listed. Yeah, they're not even listed in the division race or the wild card race, which is unfortunate for them. Like, all 9 teams are listed in the wild card race here, except for the Flamingos. So their odds of making the playoffs are less than 28.6, I'd imagine. And since they're also 7 wins back, I assume it's much less than that. But Flamingos have not had too great of a season, but Dizzy Stoner has had a good season for them. 9-6, 3.97 ERA. Brian Eschleman Jr. for Louisville Lemurs, 5-7, 4.32 ERA for their team. At home, the Lemurs, 31-18, very impressive. They really like their home stadium, and they are playing there today with Brian Eschleman Jr. taking to the mound for them. 333 average for Carl Beatty Jr. They had a Player of the Week award as well last sim, I believe. So Carl Beatty Jr. potentially one to watch for the Lemurs. On the side of the Flamingos, there are quite a few good hitters here. Miroslav Keto at 302. And then they have a couple of batters in the 280s with Jefferson Steelflex and Ichiban Sakudo. With Steelflex heating up, as the little fire icon next to their name indicates. We're in Lemurland for game number 3 of this stream. Flamingos will send Daniel King, Miroslav Keto, and Jefferson Steelflex to the batter's box in the top of the first to try and get something started against Brian Eschleman Jr. Will Jay Allen or M. Kettle triple? Very interesting prediction here. Oh, they're the league leaders in triples. Will Josh Allen, and Miroslav Kettle looking for triples from those two individuals in particular. Triples are rare, but we have seen a few of them actually already on stream today. I think Cole Kim hit one, and then someone in the last game did too. I forget who it was. So triples are rare, but we've seen a few of them already today, and these two are the league leaders in triples. So should we just head on into game and see what happens? Let's do it. Chat, you're pretty quiet tonight. Like, I realize that a lot of the playoffs has already been decided, but let's see some enthusiasm in the chat. Who all's excited to be here? Are you drinking water? Because I am. I'm going to drink some water real quick. Are you hydrating, kids? Alright, let's get on into game. Hey, there's some excitement. Let's go. Dylan, I think, Zodiac, I think you're on the wrong... You're playing something on the other monitor. Nosbase, you gotta give the OOTP sim your full attention, otherwise it does weird things. 1-2 pitch from Eschleman Jr. to start things off. Daniel King, the first batter. Third baseman. Lace that one into straightaway center field over the head of Randberg. That will be a double to start things off. Good start for the Flamingos. Kettle will not get a triple in this at-bat, but will advance Daniel King over to third instead. Make it first and third. Steel Flex will fly out. Is it deep enough to bring the runner home? It is. I was worried about King tagging up there. It looked pretty shallow, but they were able to test the arm successfully and score because of it. Steel Flex caught stealing, and Sakudo will line out to left to end the inning, but the Flamingos will strike first for a 1-0 lead. Josh Allen looking for a triple from them potentially, but they will fly out to center field in this at bat. Carl Beatty Jr. High fly ball. This should be out number 2. Now it's Ben Kruger. Pop fly right side. Easy 1-2-3 for Dizzy Stoner and the Florida Flamingos defense. Flamingos lead 1-0, and we head to the top of the second inning. Nash DeVille going to be the first casualty of the inning on the ground out, and Jimothy Jr. will strike out to bring up Lightning McQueen, the DH. Why is the face gen for Lightning McQueen not like a Nightmare Fuel version of Lightning McQueen from Cars? Like, I feel like we could have done something with that. But we just, I don't know. Anyway, quick 1-2 punch lemurs flyouts from Randberg and McCann. And Gumby will strike out against Dizzy Stoner. So another 1-2-3 inning for the Lemurs offense. D. Fernandez, the first baseman. Quick line out to Ben Kruger and a strikeout by Johnston. Don't give graphics team fuel. I'll give graphics team all the fuel I want. And Lightning McQueen needs fuel. Practically runs on it. Someone on the graphics team, I want to see a face gen render for Lightning McQueen. Please, please. Even if they don't use, even if the user doesn't want to use it, I would like to see it. I don't know how to operate the face gen stuff. Otherwise, I would do it. Alaskan Bowler will get the first hit of the ball game for the Lemurs. With 2 outs, a ground out by Allen will end the inning. Still 1-0 Florida. Marvell about to... Are you cursing my player? Marvell about to become a bum the rest of the street. Marvell's already a bum. What do you mean? What away? Here's Steelflex. Base hit for Jefferson Steelflex. And Ichiban Sakudo will sacrifice them over to second. Nash DeVille. Runner in scoring position, 2 away. Fly ball into center field. Easy grab for Randberg. Draws a bead on it. That's what the feed said. Draws a bead on it. B-E-A-D. Alright then. I didn't know that was a terminology used. Base hit with 1 away for Kruger. They'll be on board with a single, and now it's Randberg. Fly ball into right field. It will be caught. So it's going to bring up Archduke McCannon. Off for second goes Kruger. Easily gunned down. Jimothy Jr., their 16th caught stealing. And that will end the inning. Top half of the 5th. Jimothy Jr. will get on board. So after caught stealing, the catcher makes their way onto the base paths. Trying to help out their team. Lightning McQueen does draw a walk. He is speed, though, so keep an eye out for the double steal, even though he has no stolen bases. D. Fernandez and Johnston, though, will both fly out. And Daniel King will get a base hit to load the bases full of Flamingos. Miroslav Kettle will get a base hit. Not a triple, but that's going to bring home 2 runs. 2 RBI single from Miroslav Kettle. Making it 3-0 Flamingos. Walk issued to Steelflex. Sakudo grounds out to third to end the inning. Flamingos add 2 runs. They threaten more, but leave 3 on base. It's 3-0 Florida. McCannon, a base hit to center field to start things off well in the bottom of the 5th for the Lemurs. But Gumby swings and misses at strike 3 from Dizzy Stoner. And Denstro grounds into a double play, 6-4-3. Beautifully turned by the Flamingos infield. Nash DeVille draws a walk to start things off in the top of the 6th. King Julian was in the game there. And now pulled for Martin Kratt. Who gets Jimothy Jr. to ground out, sacrificing over DeVille. McQueen. DeVille over to third on the wild pitch. McQueen flies it out, but it will be deep enough for the sac fly. At home, or coming home to score, is the base runner to make it 4-0. D. Fernandez gets on board, and a wild pitch will advance Fernandez over to second. 4-0 on the scoreboard. Johnston draws a walk. First and second with 2 outs for Daniel King. There's going to be out number 3. We're going to head to the bottom of the 6th inning. 4-0 now as Flamingos add on another run to their scoreboard. Franco and Bullworm will be the first 2 outs for the Lemurs very quickly. Josh Allen now. A base hit down the right field line. Will he go for 3? No! Stop at second. Stand-up double for Josh Allen. Prediction was almost crazy there. Carl Beatty Jr., a deep drive 2-run shot for Carl Beatty Jr. And the Lemurs cut that 4-run lead in half. 4-2 ball game. Ben Kruger's going to ground out to end the inning, but the Lemurs scored 2. Flamingos now lead, but only by 2 runs again. Martin Kratt back to the mound and striking out Kettle. It's going to bring up Steelflex. Grounder right to the first baseman, Allen, who steps on first very quickly for out number 2. And Ichiban Sakudo will be the 3rd out of the inning with a ground out to short. Martin Kratt now through 2 innings with no earned runs allowed, only 1 hit and 1 walk. Dizzy Stoner still pitching. Entering their 7th inning of work. They will walk the leadoff hitter. Grounder back to the pitcher on the second for the fielder's choice. And now it's Gumby. Fly out to right. Another Denstro. Gets a base hit between the right and center fielders. And a double for Denstro. Advances McCann to third for Diego Javier Franco. But they will strike out against Dizzy Stoner. Third K of the day from Stoner. And they're through 7 innings. With a quality start so far. We'll see if they come back out for the 8th inning. Meanwhile, Lemurs are now on their third relief pitcher, Ishioka, who immediately gets the first 2 outs of the inning very quickly and follows it up with a strikeout for out number 3. Flamingos remain in front, 4-2, as we head to the bottom half of the 8th inning. Dizzy Stoner does take back to the mound, but only for 1 batter, as they will retire Bullworm, but Apollo Hyde will come in to relieve them. 7.1 innings, only 2 runs and 6 hits for Dizzy Stoner. 2 runs and 6 hits allowed by Dizzy Stoner. Not too shabby of a start. In position for that win, potentially. If the Flamingos can hold on to victory here. They are looking to potentially add runs here, but a fielder's choice is going to make a runner on first with 1 out. Johnston steals second. 14th stolen bag of the season. Fly out to left, and a strikeout by Keto will end the inning, though. Not looking good for the predictions who were hoping for a triple from Allen or Kettle. As Kettle just was the last out of the inning, and Allen would be the 8th batter in this inning if it comes down to it. But the two outs, last chance, McCannon, fly out to right, easy finish for the Flamingos. 4-2 victory for Florida, who has been looking for a few wins to try and turn this season around. Might be a little bit late for them, but we'll see if anything crazy happens in the last few weeks of play. Dizzy Stoner does get the win. Hyde will get their 10th save, and Eschleman Jr. takes the loss. Player of the game is Dizzy Stoner. A great game on the mound for the Florida starting pitcher. Around the rest of the league, the Dillos get a 6-3 victory over the Kansas City Hepcats. 2-for-4 day with 2 RBIs and 2 runs scored from Dynasty on the side of the Hepcats. Dillos get a 2-for-2 day with 3 runs scored and an RBI from Kirby Bernard. Unique Name also goes 3-for-4, and Whirlwind gets 2 hits and 2 RBIs. Arcanum gets the win for Amarillo. Magnus forced their 16th save with 2 shutout innings. Porkman takes their 11th loss, and Kirby Bernard is your player of the game. Anchorage Wheelers get a 1-0 victory. Herbert Fisher had an impressive outing at PBE Bigger Strange Podcast Stadium, home of the Water Pigeons today. Sorry, just noticed that. 1-0 victory for the Wheelers. 2 hits for Archer on the side of California. For Anchorage, a 1-for-3 day with an RBI and a run scored by Oak Cove. And Panda goes 3-for-4 on the day. Fisher, complete game shutout. Now I know what they were talking about with the impressive outing. Complete game shutout for Herbert Fisher, improving to 6-10 on the season. Crazy good day on the mound for Fisher. Very impressive. How many pitches? 105 pitches. Almost a Maddox. Very close. Well done to Herbert Fisher. They'll get the win. Schlossberg will take the loss for California. Next up, the State College Swifties. A 3-0 victory over the Chicago Kingpins. 2 hits for Pedro Blanco, but not a whole lot else doing for the Chicago lineup. For State College, 2 RBIs for Grove and 2 hits for Calvin Coolcrab. McChapperson will get the win, 7.1 shutout innings. They are your player of the game. Space gets a hold, Cramblin their 18th save, and Simicalis Jr. will take the loss for Chicago. Last one of the day, the Bears take down the Rana 6-5 in another walk-off. Another walk-off home run victory for the Bears. Lindsay will be the... Wow. It's a pinch hit. Wait, no, it wasn't a pinch hit. Okay, they were a pinch hitter, but they didn't pinch hit the home run. Patrick Lindsay will be the hero of this one after Steve Gonzalez Jr. was last game. 6-5 victory on the walk-off home run by Patrick Lindsay. Very impressive. 4 for 4 day for Payne as well. Leg goes 4 for 5 with 3 RBIs. For Puerto Rico, 3 hits for Stern at the top of the order. And Justice Jr. goes 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs and 2 runs scored. Mitt takes the loss. Reynolds with the blown save. And Bear will get the win for Brew City in relief. Rhino Leg will be your player of the game. That'll do it for the minors. I'll take you through some Majors box scores. It's been a while since we did some of these. Sloss 8-2 over the Voyagers. 12 hits to the Voyagers 4. TGP gets a hit and an RBI. They'll add on to their milestone chase. They're looking for 1250 hits on the career, and they need 6 more after this one today. For San Antonio, Big Vito gets 4 RBIs on a 2 for 4 day with 3 runs scored. Let's see. Nothing doing there. Fresca, 3 for 4 with 2 runs scored. Salberg will get the win with 8 shutout innings, only allowing 1 hit and 3 walks. Xavier Crawford takes a loss for New York on the start, and Big Vito will be your player of the game. Providence Crabs down the Boise Raptors 5-4 here. Raptors actually out-hit the Crabs 14-9, but it's the runs that count. Barry Allen, the first baseman, knocks in 2, and 3 hits for corner vacuum at the top of the Boise lineup. For Providence, 3 for 4 day for Alligator with 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs from Shiesty Jr. and Benito. Ovechkin takes the loss, Choi the win, DePot's in the hold, and DeSoto the save. Junha Choi will be your player of the game on the start for Providence, only 1 earned run over 6 innings pitched. Vancouver Vandals will get a win over the Buffalo Surge. A bit of an upset here for the Vandals, 5-3. A grand slam home run by Elwood Hayes, who goes 1 for 4 with 4 RBIs. Dubson goes 2 for 3 on the side of Buffalo. 3 for 3 day for Savage, the third baseman, and a hit and an RBI for OOTP Wizard. Fring will get the win, Mudbone the save, both in relief for Vancouver. Deleted Index gets the loss and blown save for Buffalo. And Mayo Hooper will be your player of the game. 2 earned runs over 6.1 innings pitched. Toronto Pathfinders get an 8-3 victory over the Aviators here. 2 hits and an RBI for Hatsu Kaoru, the first baseman from the Aviators. For Toronto, 3 RBIs from Dinamite, and 2 each from Larson and Brinkley Jr. Psyduck gets the win, Toussaint their 9th save. Psyduck now 17-4 on the season. Benny Sheets taking the loss for Outer Banks. And the player of the game is going to be Zach Johnson Jr. Did I mention Johnson Jr.? 2 for 3 with 2 runs and an RBI and 2 walks. Zach Johnson Jr., your player of the game. I'm just going to mark down... Ooh, Benny Sheets is now 0.1 innings away from milestone. How do I mark this? I use tally marks typically. I'll just do that, I guess. I don't know if we'll see Sheets again today. Maybe we will. Yeah, we should see Sheets again today. So, yeah, assuming that they get 1 out into their start, they should hit that milestone. Nashville Stars get the win over the Seattle Sea Serpents 3-0. Let's see. 3 RBIs for Adalbert Steiner on the side of Nashville. Nothing really going on for Seattle. 4 hits and 1 walk scattered amongst 5 different batters. Ermagerd takes the loss. Cassius Bright adds 2 innings pitched to their milestone tracker. Claudaddy gets the win, and Juan Rodriguez will get their 13th save. Claudaddy will be your player of the game with 6 shutout innings, only allowing 3 hits and a walk and striking out 9. Indianapolis Apex upset the Death Valley Scorpions 8-1. 11 hits for the Apex, including 3 from Judah the Jew. 5 RBIs and 2 runs on the day for them. I think I know who your player of the game is going to be. Max Power goes 3 for 4 on the side of Death Valley. Rove will get the win for Indianapolis, giving up only 1 earned run over 7 innings pitched. Lebowski will take the loss. And they will also draw closer to their innings pitched milestone at 5 1/3. Judah the Jew is indeed your player of the game. Innings pitched is such a difficult milestone to track because you can have like thirds of an inning. Demons over the Rougarou here, 5-3 is the victory for Detroit. 2 RBIs for Casey Vida and 2 hits each for Granholm and Nakamura. On the side of New Orleans, 3 hits for Manuel Bang, 2 hits and 2 RBIs for Faker, and Shanahan will get 2 hits as well. Tentesio on the loss in relief. Vader Page gets the win, which is number 75 on the career for them. Congratulations, Vader Page. 3 earned runs over 7 innings pitched, striking out 11. They will be your player of the game, and Delian will close things out with their 19th save. Last box score of the majors today. 2-0 victory for the Lunar Base Space Rangers over the Cancun Toros. The sole RBI in the entire game goes to Dog and Eminem, who goes 1 for 4. Newman and Cross Erickson both get 2 hits. On the side of Cancun, a 2-for-3 day from Montgomery Burns. Stroh will take the loss for Cancun. Allegra Macarena will get the win for Lunar Base with 8 shutout innings, striking out 11. Marston gets their 23rd save. And the player of the game, of course, is going to be Allegra Macarena. A great day on the mound with 8 shutout innings for them. Mark this down real quick. Okay, good. Alrighty. So that will do it for September 2nd. We'll go ahead and save and then advance the day and enter in our next 2 games of Quick Sims. Let's keep it rolling with more box scores. The 3rd and the 4th are both Quick Sim days. Then we have another streamed minor league game between California and Kansas City that you can predict early. Yes or no. Home runs from Unruly or S Dynasty. Yes or no. If there's going to be a home run from either of them. We'll go ahead and quick sim the games today. We'll start things off with the Voyagers getting the win over the San Antonio Sloths, 5-4. A walk-off run scoring single in the bottom of the 9th by one of the Coves. B Cove, Bellick Cove, 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs on the day. For the Sloths, 3 for 5 with 3 RBIs from Ozymandias Albies in the leadoff spot. Let's see. The loss will go to Komaro. And the win will go to Rosas with a blown save. Ness will get the hold for New York. And Johnny Patey V2 will be your player of the game with the no decision start. 1 earned run over 6 innings pitched, striking out 11. Impressive. I forgot to check if TGP adds 2 hits to their milestone tracker. We'll continue around the rest of the league here. Providence Crabs let me try that one more time. Providence Crabs cut down the Raptors 8-5 here, out hitting them 10-8. 2 hits and 3 RBI for O Cove, the shortstop from the Providence Crabs. For the Boise Raptors, a 2 RBI day for Y Cove. Montgomery takes the loss for Boise, while Star will get the win from Providence. Ronlin gets their 3rd save of the season. And Otijo Mizark Cove will be your player of the game. Surge get the victory over the Vandals here, 8-4. 14-9 on the hits column. 3 for 4 day with 2 RBIs and 2 runs scored for Dan King Jr. on the side of Vancouver. For Buffalo, 3 hit days for both Mike Forbes Jr. and Hulk Savage. 2 RBIs each for Mustard Taylor and Vidal Valor Jr. Dedendex will get the win. That is number 100 on the career. Congratulations, Dilly Dedendex. Casey Colby, congratulations on your 100th win on the career. Fring gets the hold. Mudbone the loss and the blown save, both in relief for Vancouver. And Dan King Jr. will be your player of the game despite the team getting the loss. Outer Banks Aviators get a 4-3 victory over the Pathfinders. 2 RBIs from Cole Kim and Beckett Brooks, both on the side of OBX. For Toronto, 1 hit and 1 RBI each for Namite, Mills, and Johnson. All at the top 3rd of the order. Accept Your Welcome will get the loss for Toronto, while Jones will get the win for Outer Banks and Sox their 6th save. Walrus Jones, your player of the game, only allowing 1 earned run over 6.1 innings pitched. Champions Conference games. Seattle Sea Serpents roll over the Stars 9-3, out hitting them 13-8. 2 hits and an RBI each for Bailey Jones and Lalo Salamanca on the side of Nashville. Let me just mark that down real quick. Seattle gets 2 RBIs each from Plant, Rochka, and Allard. 3 hits from Rochka and Quinn. Cookie gets the win. Lots of Heineken Bear version 2.0 gets a hold, and Cream gets the loss for Nashville. Webster Rochka, your player of the game. I'm hearing Greenwall 30-30. Oh, look! You're getting ahead of us here, Shu. I was like, Greenwall. They're not in this game. 9-1 victory for the Death Valley Scorpions. They actually got out hit by the Apex 10-7. Interestingly enough, the fact that it was so close on the hits, and Apex actually had more, but the Scorpions had 8 more runs. 2 hits and an RBI for Jacques Hammer, the center fielder. On the side of Death Valley, a 4 RBI game for Jake Kulik-Warren, who had a 3-run homer, it looks like, and Max Power will add on a 2-run shot. Giuseppe Jones takes the win for Death Valley, while Stun Gun takes the loss for Indianapolis, and Giuseppe Jones will be your player of the game. New Orleans Rougarou, a 3-1 victory over the Detroit Demons. This was 1-0 all the way till the 9th inning. And then the Rougarou just scored 3 in the top of the 9th, I guess. A 3-run homer by Giggity Goo at the top of the 9th off of Delling. 3-for-3 day for Casey Vita. Goo goes 1-for-4 with that 3-run shot, and then Bang and Hammerman also add 2 hits each. LeBlanc and Tentacion will, LeBlanc will get a win. Tentacion their second save. Quentin O'Cours takes the loss, and Delling blows the save. Player of the game, Quentin O'Cours. 2 earned runs over 8 innings pitched, striking out 8. And the last game of the day for the majors anyway is a 3-1 victory for the Toros. They reach 70 wins. And Greenwald does join the 30-30 club, allegedly. I'm assuming. Because I can't see the stolen bases for Wall. I'm taking your word for it, Shoot. Greenwald 1-for-3 with 3 RBIs on the 3-run homer. On the side of Lunar Base, only 1 hit and 1 RBI from Cali Alvarez and 2 hits from Rake in the Lake. Sampson will get the win, knock the hold, Wheeler their 17 save, and Hypocrites will take the loss for Lunar Base. Ike Sampson, your player of the game. Let's double check. We can't trust Shu. I'm kidding. Yeah, 36 stolen bases and now 30 home runs. So congrats, Greenwall. Let's see. Real quick, gonna scratch off a couple things. I'll mute my mic so you don't hear it. I also got a drink of water. Hydrate. Minor league games. Quick Sim. Dillos 7-3 over the Hepcats after 6-run top of the 9th. 3-run homer and a 2-run double by Toxum and Shrew, respectively, for the Dillos. Toxum goes 1-for-3 with 4 RBIs. Unique name gets 2 hits. Shrew gets 2 RBIs. Kansas City, 3-for-5 day from Jorge Garbanzo? I don't know. Works gets the win in relief for the Dillos, improving to 5-1 on the season. El Perro the hold. Kevin Choate gets the loss and the lone save for Kansas City, and Roman Melgar will be your player of the game with the no decision from Kansas City. 1 earned run over 5.1 innings pitched. Ranos over the Bears, 3-2, out hitting them 11-7. 2-for-4 day with an RBI and a run scored from Torres. On the side of Puerto Rico, 2 hits with an RBI and a run scored from Quentin DeJong. Whitaker gets the win in relief. Reynolds the blown save. Winnie the Pabs takes the loss, and center fielder will be your player of the game. 5 shutout innings for the starting pitcher from Brew City. Kingpins 11-3 victory over the State College Swifties. Big win for the Kingpins here. 4-for-4 day for Asaro, the second baseman from the Swifties. 2 RBIs from Barrow as well. On the side of Chicago, 4-for-5 day with 2 RBIs and 2 runs scored for Kent Murphy II. Simmons III gets 3 RBIs, and Honkball adds on 2 more. 43 gets the win for Chicago. while O Bones will take the loss for State College. Kent Murphy II will be your player of the game. Next up, the Firehawks get a 9-6 victory after a 7-run bottom. This is walk-off grand slam. Walk-off grand slam in the bottom of the 9th by Zen. A 9-6 victory. Hemi Zen. Someone better be pinging that user in the Discord if they're not watching. That is insane. Zen gets a walk-off grand slam for the California Firehawks. For Anchorage, 3 hits each from Reyes and McNeely. McNeely adds on an RBI and 2 runs scored. The loss will go to Kinsella, and the win will go to 43 Jr. Scott McNeely, your player of the game. Oh, no. 5 of the 6 runs that Kinsella gave up were unearned. Oh, no. The errors coming into play. Wow. That would have been a wild game to watch. I'm just going to say that. Oh, man. Flamingos absorb a 7-3 loss at Lemurland as the Lemurs get the victory here. 3 for 4 day from Josh Allen. 3 RBIs for Denstro. On the side of Florida, 3 for 4 day from Daniel King. And a 4 for 4 day from Lightning McQueen with the RBI and a run scored. A triple shy of the cycle, Lightning McQueen. 2 singles, a double, and a home run. Green will take the loss for Florida on the start. Fatima will take the win for Louisville in relief with 4 shutout innings of relief ball. And Lightning McQueen will be your player of the game. Yeah, Nasbase, no better place to happen than the Bigger Strange Park. You're right. Home of the Water Pigeons. I'm thinking that name is giving them good luck. They're 54-45, right? Maybe they should change their name to the Water Pigeons. Just a suggestion, California. You can take it or leave it. You know, it's my gift to you is the idea. You know, it's all good. You don't even have to credit me for it. You know, it's just you can just change the name, and I'm sure no one in the PBE will have any problems with a rebrand to the Water Pigeons. Right, PBE? Right, chat? No one will have any problems with a rebrand to the Water Pigeons? Any whatsoever? Because I'm sure we all are very, very always happy about rebrands in the league. Always. We're always very, very respectful about the new brand and never have any problems with the fact that the old brand is no longer. Speaking of California Water Pigeons, they're our next stream game today. California Firehawks 54-45 versus the Kansas City Hepcats 47-52 on the season. Bill Pitt will be taken to the mound versus one legacy point. As a reminder, home runs from Unruly Rowdy Diamonds are Clear Not Cloudy, or Shaw Dynasty. Those are your home run league leaders. 22 for Dynasty, 24 for our Clear Not Cloudy. If we remove any geographical names from our divisions, I'm happy with anything. Is that a well-known problem or something? I remember seeing a media article about divisions and conferences, but I didn't read it yet. Has that been a discussion recently? Okay. I guess I gotta go read that after the stream. Anyway, Firehawks versus... Oh, is that... What's your opinion on the California Water Pigeons as a name, Zodiac? It seems to be working for them. You know, they're not actually called the Water Pigeons, but maybe, you know, they're... Hold on, what's their record? 54-45. You know, I bet that would be at least 70 wins if it was an actual name change. Like 70 wins already, I'm talking. If it was an actual name change and not just like a offhanded name change based on just the name of the park. Speaking of ballpark names, this is a fun one. The Evil Dictator X Jose 43 Best Friendship Ballpark is where this game's going to be hosted. Kansas City will be hosting the California Firehawks here. One legacy point takes to the mound, 6-7, win-loss record, 3.84 ERA. Versus Bill Pitt, 4-9 with a 6.28 ERA. Thank you for the seal of approval, Zodiac. Much appreciated. Predictions, get them in. Last chance here. Home runs from Unruly or Dynasty. Those are going to be the two players that you're keeping an eye on for this prediction. We're looking for a home run from either of them. Firehawks versus the Hepcats. Game number 4 of the stream. Let's get on into it. Chadwick McGillicuddy, T1000, and Daniel Archer are going to start things off for us in the top of the first against one legacy point on the mound for the KC Hepcats. McGillicuddy, 305 average. And the average will fall a little bit to 304 as they ground out to Don Marcus. T1000 will fly out to straightaway center field, and that will bring up Daniel Archer. Strike 3, a quick 1-2-3 inning for one legacy point. We head to the bottom half of the first inning to see the Hepcats first look at it in the batter's box. Garbanzo, Marcus, and Steve-O due up. Garbanzo will be the first casualty of the inning on the strikeout. Marcus is hit by the pitch. He's giving the stink eye to Bill Pitt as he walks over to first base. Steve-O flies out to straightaway center. And Ryan Lawrence is going to get a base hit down the line and right. I thought that was foul, but it turns out that's going to be fair. A run-scoring double from Ryan Lawrence, and the Hepcats take an early 1-0 lead. Oh, I forgot about Hemi Zen being like 1 rated in center field. Oh no. Thriller gets on board, and now it's going to be Dynasty. And a fly out to right field. Easy grab for Archer. Hepcats take a 1-0 lead off the RBI from Ryan Lawrence. Here's Unruly. Deep drive to center field. Just shy of the track. Caught by Damian Thriller. Nothing doing on the predictions so far, but it is only the top of the second. Morgan the second out of the inning, and Zen will line out to center field. No runs, no hits, nobody left on as we head to the bottom half of the second inning. And the bottom third of the KC lineup. Mitchie Mantle draws a walk. Slim Mathers strikes out, and now it's going to be Azo with Garbanzo on deck. Azo, the third baseman, strikes out on the slider. Strikeout number 3 on the day for Bill Pitt. Fly ball deep left field. This one could be... Oh, it's caught in the warning track. Side is retired, but Garbanzo almost launched home run number 10 on the season. Just a bit more power needed. Top of the third, Daniels reaches and steals second with their 30th stolen base of the season. Joseph Jolly will reach. Now New Fan will fly out to center field. First and second now for McGillicuddy. Wild pitch will advance the runners. Walk issued on 4 pitches to McGillicuddy, and it's going to be T1000 with the bases loaded, only 1 out. Wild pitch, Firehawks will score a run and tie up the ball game. Runners advance to second and third. Still only 1 out of the inning, but T1000 makes it 2 as they chase a bad pitch for strike 3. Archer gets a base hit that's going to bring home 2. 3-1 California as Daniel Archer gets a 2 RBI single and advances to second on the throw. So they're in scoring position. And they don't come around to score on the single by Unruly. And a fly out to left will end the inning. So Archer unable to score, but California does strike for 3 here. And we'll head to the bottom half of the third inning. Marcus is going to get hit by a pitch again. As 2 in his first 2 at-bats. And then he gets cleared off the base paths by a double play grounded into by Steve-O. Not a great game for Don Marcus. Yeah, you're gonna be bruised to death today. Yeah, a little bit. Lawrence will be the third out of the inning. Top half of the 4th inning, Heavy Zen will fly out to start things off. Trey Daniels strikes out. Next is going to be Joseph Jolly. Walk issued on a full count. 1 legacy point with their 3rd walk issued this game. Jeff Lumo, new fan, will get on board with a base hit. That's going to bring around the top of the order once again. McGillicuddy grounds into a fielder's choice, though, to end the top half of the 4th inning. Bottom half of the 4th. It's going to be Thriller, Dynasty, and Mantle. Dynasty going to get another shot at making a lot of people happy with the predictions. They're looking for a home run. Not going to get it this time. Easy grounder to McGillicuddy will be out number 2 of the inning. Mitchie Mantle flies out to left, and that's going to end the 4th. 3-1 lead for the California Firehawks, and we head to the top half of the 5th inning. T1000, the 3rd baseman, is going to ground out to the Hepcats' 3rd baseman, that being Azo. Daniel Archer will get on board with the base hit. Have another base runner for the Firehawks, and Unruly. That one's going to drop. That's going to be a double for Unruly. Rowdy Diamonds are clear, not cloudy. They'll be safe at second. And now at second and third with 1 out. Fly ball left, not deep enough to score the runner. Hemi Zen now, 2 runners in scoring position. 2 outs, and they strike him out on the fastball. Firehawks get 2 base runners, but do not score. Schmidt got out of that jam. And it's Bill Pitt back to the mound for the Firehawks. Mathers is going to ground out to bring up Azo. High pop fly right side, easily grabbed by McGillicuddy. And now Garbanzo is going to ground that to the shortstop over to first in time, out number 3. We're through 5 here at Kansas City Stadium. California Firehawks have a 3-1 lead. Daniels and Jolly will be the first 2 casualties of the inning with a ground-out, fly-out combination. Jeff Lumo, new fan, will strike out to complete the trifecta of ground-out, fly-out, strikeout. We head to the bottom half of the 6th inning. California still leads 3-1. Don Marcus steps into the batter's box. Already hit by a pitch twice today. But this one, he's going to hit the pitch and get on board with a single. Don Marcus this day maybe turning around, and they'll advance to second on the wild pitch as well. In scoring position now. Stevo will get hit by the slider. That is the 3rd hit batsman by 2 different pitchers now for the Firehawks. I think Stevo took one for Marcus. I think he dove in front of that one. Not going to hit my teammate a 3rd time, he says. Dynasty pop flies that one left side, will be caught to end the inning. Hepcats threaten a bit. Get a runner all the way to 3rd, but they can't score him. Top half of the 7th inning. 3-1 lead for the Firehawks. We'll see if they add on to their total. McGillicuddy will be the first casualty of the inning with a flyout, and T1000 will follow suit. Daniel Archer now. It's going to strike out on the 2-2 pitch. It's time for the stretch as we head to the bottom half of the 7th inning. Hepcats scored 1 in the 1st, but have been quiet pretty much ever since. Only 2 hits so far for them through 6 innings, and Mitchie Mantle will not really help that out either. Girk Biglet now through 1.2 innings pitched after the ground out by Mathers. Azo will get that one down the line right. There's the 3rd hit of the ball game for the Hepcats. Azo in scoring position, but with 2 outs, Sim Wakefield enters the game to pitch and strikes out Garbanzo to end the inning. Top half of the 8th inning coming up. California leads 3-1. Are clear, not cloudy. One of our 2 batters looking for a home run for the prediction, but easy ground out to Don Marcus will not do much of anything there. Donovan Morgan strikes out. And Hemizen grounds that back to the pitcher. Over to first. No, overthrown. It's going to be an error, and Zen will advance to second. Barton scoring position, 2 outs. High fly ball to the left. It will be shy of the track as Trey Daniels retired on the fly out to left. Bottom half of the 8th inning. Don Marcus steps into the box again. Hit by pitch for the 3rd time. Nope. It's going to be grounded back to the pitcher on to first. Not in time. Infield hit for Don Marcus. Stevo will fly out to center field. Is it going to be Ryan Lawrence who gets hit by a pitch? No. Okay. Ground out, 4-6-3 double play for Ryan Lawrence. That would have been interesting if 3 different batters got hit by a pitch and they're the 2, 3, 4 batters in the lineup. Top of the ninth, Joseph Jolly. I wonder if there's ever been a game where all 9 batters in a lineup have been hit by a pitch. Like in MLB or in PBE. I would want to see that game. McGillicuddy on base with a single. 2 outs, though, and a pop fly to the left side will easily end the inning. Bottom half of the ninth. It's going to be Thriller, Dynasty, and Manta. Last chance for the predictions and last chance for the Hepcats to try and get a win here. Thriller going to ground out. Here's Dynasty. Walk drawn by Dynasty, and the predictions unlikely to be fulfilled here. Unless we go to extra innings and something goes crazy. Mitchie Mantle will get on board. First and second. Mathers, fly ball into right center field. It will be caught. Mitchie Mantle and Dynasty on board. But Ozza strikes out to end the ball game. Firehawks down the Hepcats 3-1. There's the final score. Hepcats falling here to the Firehawks, who improved to 55-45. And as mentioned, that would be 71 now if they had actually changed their name legally to the Water Pigeons. 2 hits for Don Marcus on the day for Kansas City, and 2 hit by pitches on him as well. Wait. He wasn't hit by a pitch twice. I could have sworn he got hit by a pitch twice. No? Am I trolling? Did you get... It only says 1. It says the other one was a walk. Is OOTP gaslighting us? Don Marcus hit by a pitch in the first inning. Base on balls. Are we being gaslit here? I don't know what happened. That is weird. I guess it was just up and in. All right. Somebody's going to have to go back in the VOD and make sure that that was actually the case. It's very possible that I just thought that it was a hit by pitch and I announced it as such, but that is weird. I could have sworn it was 2 hit by pitch. Well, we got 2 hit by pitches in the game, 1 by Marcus and 1 by Steve. Whatever. 2 for 2 day for Marcus, 2 hits each for Archer and Clear Cloudy. Pitt gets the win. Biglet the hold. Wakefield the save. Legacy point takes the loss for Kansas City. Bill Pitt, your player of the game. Gaslight isn't real. You're just crazy. Also accurate. Louisville Leavers 11-6 win over the Ranas here. 3 hits each for Cove and Thomas, and Berezowski, all 3 on the side of Puerto Rico. 2 RBIs each for Kruger and Javier Franco. Bullworm gets 4 RBIs on a 3-for-4 day with 3 runs scored. 2 home runs for them, both 2-run shots. Matthews takes the loss for Puerto Rico. Alaskan Bullworm is your player of the game. Dillos get the victory 7-6 over the Swift Steeds. 3-for-4 day for Kirby Bernard. 2 RBIs for Mills. On the side of State College, 2 RBIs for Bear and a 3-for-3 day for Barrow. Blank Space takes the loss in the blown save. Magnus forced the win and able to save for the Dillos. Kirby Bernard, your player of the game. Oh, it was just up and in? Okay. Well, then I must have really just... called that wrong, I guess. 3-0 Florida Flamingos over the Chicago Kingpins. Let's see. 2 hits and an RBI for DeVille and Fernandez on the side of Florida. On the side of Chicago, 4 hits, all scattered among 4 players. Jashawn gets the win, Hyde the save, Ortiz takes the loss, and Jashawn will be your player of the game. Brew City Bears get the win 4-1 over the Wheelers, 7-4 on the hits column. Panda goes 2 for 2. RBI from Ziegler, both on the side of Anchorage. Ixon gets 2 RBIs on a 1-for-4 day from Brew City. And Leg goes 2 for 4 with an RBI and a run scored. Johnson takes the win, Schlitz the hold, Ford in the save, Konis takes the loss for Anchorage. Carl Johnson, your player of the game on the start for Brew City, only allowing 1 earned run over 6 innings pitched. The fear caused physical pain to Marcus. Oh, that's funny. That's a good one. Voyagers. Have you missed any chaos? Well, OOTP just like. Well, it's not. Not really. I thought that someone got hit by a pitch twice in a row. Chat was with me until we found out that I just lied and called a walk as a hit by pitch. But whatever. Voyagers 4-3 over the Raptors here in extra innings. We did see a walk-off home run in the Bears game. And there was a walk-off grand slam for the Firehawks as well. That one was just a box score, though. We didn't watch that one. Voyagers 4-3 in 12 innings over the Raptors. Long game between these two teams. Let's see. TGP is going to get 3 hits. They are now 1 away from 1250 on the career. Very possible with a few games left in the sim. Cove will go 2 for 4 at the bottom of the New York lineup as well. For Boise, 2 hits and an RBI from McMagic and Croxout. Croxout adds on 1 RBI. They are 2 away from 1,000 on the career. Franklin Judge Cruiser will take the loss for Boise in relief. Anchovy will get the win in relief for New York. Ness blows the save. Rosas gets a hold. Casey Mees will be your player of the game. 2 earned runs over 6 innings pitched for Boise on the start. Providence Crabs over the Vancouver Vandals. 6-2 victory for the Providence Crabs. 3 for 4 day with an RBI for John Garfield on the side of Vancouver. For Providence, 3 for 4 day with 3 RBIs and 3 runs scored for Mr. Alligator. Great day at the top of the lineup for Alligator. Just a double shy of the cycle. No, sorry, that's a lie. They hit two home runs. So 2 home runs and a triple, so a double and a single shy of the cycle. Meta will get the win for Providence, while Miller takes the loss for Vancouver, falling to 2-13 on the season. Mr. Alligator is your player of the game. Last prediction is up. State College versus Amarillo. Who wins the last stream game? Who's winning that one? Just simple who wins game, or prediction rather. So make sure to get your channel points, your predictions in to try and earn some more channel points. Pathfinders get a 7-2 victory over the Buffalo Surge. Big win for Toronto here. 3 for 4 day from Jeff Lewis. 2 RBIs each from Mills and Johnson Jr. Buffalo, a 2-hit day from Forbes Jr. Randall Jr. will take the loss for Buffalo. A lot of juniors. Thrasherson gets the win. Maurer the save, their 21st of the season. Thrasherson will be your player of the game. Outer Banks gets an 11-9 victory over the San Antonio Sloths. 2 RBIs each from Beecham Reyes, Lutz, and Lanikai. Beecham Reyes reaching that 600-run milestone. Congratulations, JBR, on 600 runs on the career. For Outer Banks, 3 hits and 3 RBIs from Danny Brennan and 3 RBIs from Hatsu Kaoru. Loss goes to Komaro on the side of San Antonio. The win goes to Williams and the blown save for Outer Banks. And Danny Brennan will be your player of the game in this one. Champions Conference games. Toros get a 5-4 victory over the Nashville Stars, out-hitting them 9-6. Let's see. We have a 2 RBI day from Tony Yaboa on the side of Nashville. On the side of Cancun, we have a 3 for 4 day from Greenwall with an RBI and a run scored. Nova Montana gets the win on the start for Cancun. Wheeler gets their 18th save with 2.2 shutout innings. Camden Jr. will take the loss for Nashville, but they do reach the milestone of 1750 innings pitched. They only needed 4 to get there, and they got 6. So congratulations, John Camden Jr. for reaching 1,750 innings pitched on the career. Nova Montana will be your player of the game, and apparently Lalo Salamanca was ejected in the 3rd inning for arguing a strike call. Always fun to see that. Apex will down the Rougarou 7-1 here. The sole RBI for the Rougarou coming from Tulowitzki, the 3rd baseman. On the side of Indianapolis, we have a 4 RBI day from Jacques Hammer, who goes 2 for 5. Ilescu goes 3 for 4 at the bottom of the order. Rizali will get their 6th win on the season, and they will be your player of the game, only allowing 1 unearned run on 5 hits and a walk over 7.1 innings pitched. Sea Serpents get the win 7-2 over the Demons here. 12 hits on the day for Seattle. 4 for 4 day with 2 RBIs and 2 runs scored for Shy and Miss. Quinn gets 3 hits and knocks in 2. Detroit has a 2-hit day with 1 RBI from Tony Gunk Jr., the DH. Diaz will get the win for Seattle in relief. Bader will take the loss for Detroit. Shy and Miss will be your player of the game, and they tie the regular season game record for doubles with 3. Last up on the day, Lunar Base, a 7-4 victory after a 6-run second inning over the Death Valley Scorpions. We have a 2 for 4 day with 2 runs scored and 2 RBIs from Ray Card. On the side of Lunar Base, 3 RBIs on a 2 for 4 day from Chains, and Cali Alvarez will get 3 hits. Right into Dirt takes the win for Lunar Base. Striker Jr. takes the loss for Death Valley, both on the start. And Right into Dirt will be your player of the game. 2 earned runs over 6.1 innings pitched. That will do it for the majors, and we already went through the minors scores, so we'll go ahead and save, finish off the day, and save again as we enter into September 6th, another quick sim day before we get into our final streamed game. So we'll go ahead and quick sim these and continue on with the majors box scores. Voyagers get a 4-2 victory over the Raptors. It was looking like a 2-1 victory for the Raptors all the way until the top of the 9th inning, where E. Cove of the Ifesh variety will get a 3-run homer in the 9th inning. On the side of Boise, a 2 RBI day for Rock Out with your Crocs Out, meaning that is number 999 and number 1,000 on the career for Rock Out with your Crocs Out. Congratulations on 1,000 RBI on the career 209 Tacos. Rosas takes the win for New York. Anchovy gets their 8th save. Cooperstown the hold, and Cook gets the loss in the blown save. Neymar Cove will be your player of the game, only 1 earned run on 1 hit, and 4 walks over 6 innings pitched. Vandals get a 3-0 win over the Providence Crabs here. 10 hits for them. 3 hits for Oatmeal III with an RBI. On the side of Providence, a 2-hit day for Joe Shiesty Jr. Torrent takes the loss, Donahue the win, and Zion Wins gets their 6th save with 2 perfect innings in relief. Phil Donahue, though, is your player of the game with 7 shutout innings, only allowing 6 hits and striking out 8. Next up, Buffalo takes down the Toronto Pathfinders 8-4. 2 RBIs for Kendrick Mills on the side of Toronto. For Buffalo, 4 RBIs for OOTP Wizard, 3 hits and 2 RBIs for Mustard and Mustard. Bazooka Joe gets the win for Buffalo, and Starscream takes the loss for Toronto. Bazooka Joe will be your player of the game, only 1 earned run on 6.2 innings. And De'Aaron Taylor ties the Legends' regular season game record for strikeouts with 5. Not really a record that you want to be having. Oh, wait. Wait, what? Where are they? Oh, there they are. Okay, De'Aaron... Yeah, sorry. I was looking at the left on base numbers. I'm like, that. None of those are 5. Yeah, De'Aaron Taylor 0 for 5 with 5 strikeouts. That's a platinum sombrero? Gold sombrero is 4, right? I think that's correct. Anyway, Sloths get the win over the Aviators 4-2. 3 for 4 day with Zane Cold with an RBI and a run scored. On the side of Outer Banks, a 2-hit day for Bob Babbitt Person. Gianna Morgan takes their 11th loss of the season, falling to 11-11. Chicharron de Pollo gets their 9th win of the season, only allowing one unearned run over 7.1 innings pitched. Marvell gets the save, number 10 on the season, and Chicharron de Pollo will be your player of the game. Next up, the Toros clip the Stars 6-5. Extra innings, a hit by pitch walk-off. Let's go! Hit by a pitch, Tony Sims driving in a run in the bottom of the 11th. God, man, you love to see it. There we go. Hit by pitches galore today. 3 RBIs for Greenwall, 3 hits for Xander Raza. Is Xander Raza right? Yeah, okay. Nashville, 4 RBIs for Tony Yeboah on a 2 for 5 day. Salamanca also reaches a milestone, 350 walks on the career. Congratulations to Lalo Salamanca for walking 350 times. Rodriguez blows the save. Crunk Jr. takes the loss for Nashville. Penalty gets the win for Cancun, and Greenwall will be your player of the game. New Orleans Rougarou will upset the Apex 6-3 here. Rougarou are having a great sim so far. 3-run homer in the bottom of the 11th to walk it off. Sad Faker, the champion there. Judah the Jew goes 4 for 5 with an RBI on the side of Indianapolis for New Orleans. Sad Faker goes 1 for 5 with 3 RBIs. And we have 2 hits and an RBI each from Bang and Hammerman. Freeman gets the win. Loss goes to McThumper. Sportsboy57, your player of the game, with 7 innings pitched, 3 earned runs on 9 hits and 2 walks. Next up, the Demons get a 3-0 victory over the Seattle Sea Serpents, allowing only 2 hits, 1 each from Jacob and Quinn. On the side of Detroit, 2 hits and an RBI from Jackinson. Man gets the win with 8 shutout innings, only allowing 2 hits and 1 walk, dealing their 20th save. Tull takes the loss. Hugh Mann will be your player of the game with those 8 shutout innings. Next up, Lunar Base will get a victory 6-0 over the Death Valley Scorpions. 2 hits for Max Power, and that's about it for the Death Valley lineup. Lunar Base gets a 2 for 4 day with 2 runs and an RBI for Skumina Holcavato, and Buoyant gets 2 RBIs. Mano Wright gets the win, 7 shutout innings, 3 hits and 3 walks only allowed. Tsunami II will take the loss for Death Valley, but they do reach that milestone of 1250 innings pitched on the career. So congratulations, another milestone. This one for Johnny Tsunami II, reaching 1,250 innings pitched on the career. Mano Wright, your player of the game. Check in on the Myers box scores as well. There we go. Lemurs will get a win 6-3 over the Ranas. 2 RBIs each for Allen and Javier Franco. On the side of Puerto Rico, we have a 2 for 3 day from Quentin DeJong, the second baseman. Roberts will get the win, Aria the loss, Kratt the hold, and Adam Roberts will be your player of the game. Next up, the Firehawks will take a 6-3 victory over the Hepcats. 3-run top of the 11th, a 3-run home run for Our Clear Not Cloudy. Where was that during the prediction? 5 RBIs for Our Clear Not Cloudy, who goes 2 for 3. And a 4 for 6 day from Daniel Archer. On the side of Kansas City, Erp Stevo goes 3 for 6. Ozzo goes 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs. 43 Jr. blows the save, taking Lord the win, and Conklin their second save. Jecker will take the loss for Kansas City, and Unruly Rowdy Diamonds Are Clear Not Cloudy will be your player of the game. Anchorage Wheelers get a 3-2 victory, another walk-off. This one a run-scoring double in the bottom of the 9th from Panda. A 2 for 4 day from Red Panda, who has 2 RBIs as well. Bruce City gets a 2 for 4 day with an RBI from Torres. Riggs blows the save, Reynolds takes the loss, and Abernathy Jr. will get the win for Anchorage in relief. Aaron Ford, though, will be your player of the game, only allowing 1 earned run over 5.1 innings pitched. Next up, the Flamingos are going to destroy the Kingpins 7-0 here. A 2-hit day each for Essence and Alexander on the side of Chicago, but not much else going on there. For Florida, 4 for 4 day for Miroslav Kettle with an RBI and 2 runs scored. 2 RBIs for Johnston despite having no hits. How did they do that? Oh, well, sac fly for 1. I don't know what the other one would have been. Theodore Furtis gets the win, 8 shutout innings, only allowing 7 hits over the 8 innings. Heiderscheid will take the loss for Chicago. And Theodore Furnace will be your player of the game with those 8 shutout innings. Last up in the minor leagues for September 6th, a 7-6 victory for the Dillos. Another walk-off. How many walk-offs have we had today? Has anyone been keeping track of that? It's been a lot. Unique name with a 2-run homer in the bottom of the 9th. Another walk-off home run as well versus Tim Cramblin. 4 for 5 day for Cool Crab with 2 RBIs. Grove gets 2 hits and 2 RBIs as well on the side of State College. For Amarillo, a 4 for 5 day for Kirby Bernard. Ruiz gets 3 RBIs on a 2 for 4 day. Works gets the win, 6-1 on the season. Brad the blown save. Cramblin takes the loss on the blown save for State College, and Kirby Bernard is your player of the game. That will do it for September 6th. So now we'll go ahead and head on to September 7th. Save the game, advance the day, and save again before we enter our final streamed game of the day. That being the State College Swifties versus the Amarillo Armadillos. Dills are 53 and 48 on the season, 30 and 20 at home. State College 48 and 53 on the season, 21 and 32 on the road. So not really all that good on the road for the State College Swifties. Dillos look a lot better at home though. Chappie McChapperson will get the start for State College, 7-5 with a 3.48 ERA. Valorant Arcanum will get the start for the Dillos, 7-6 with a 4.44 ERA. And as we take a look at the lineups, the head-to-head has the Dillos with 4 advantages, while the Swifties have 6. Arcanum does have the advantage on the pitching. And we have 3 hitters over 300 for the Dillos, with Kirby Bernard, Leonidas Ruiz, and Robert Gordon. While the State College Swifties only have 2, those being their 2 and 3 hitters, Chance Grove and Calvin Coolcrab. Who wins last stream game? Only 8 seconds left to predict, and by the time you hear my voice, it's probably going to be less than that. So I think we should probably just head on into game then, shouldn't we? Our final stream game of the day. Swifties versus the Dillos. Valorant Arcanum will take to the mound to start things off for the Dillos defense, while Smokey Bear, Chance Grove, and Calvin Coolcrab will be your first 3 batters for the State College Swifties. And we are underway. Yeah, drink of water real quick. I thought I'd... Oops. I thought I'd turn the pause off before I did that, but I guess not. Smokey Bear will start things off. On the 2-1 pitch, a ground out to shortstop by Smokey Bear to start things off. Grove will strike out, and now it's going to be Coolcrab, the center fielder. And a deep drive to left field. Coolcrab is going to go yard. State College Swifties take an early lead here, 1-0 in the top of the first. Hingle McCringleberry will fly out to right to end the inning. But the Swifties off to a quick early start on the solo shot. Chappie McChapperson on the mound. Dill is looking to answer back. Kirby Bernard strikes out, and it's going to be a unique name now. Back-to-back Ks to start things off for McChapperson, and now Tyler Toksum. Ground out to second base, and that's going to end the inning. Quick 1-2-3 inning for McChapperson. Top half of the second inning, State College starting things off with an infield single from Yoshironi. Andrews Jr. draws a walk. Arcanum looking to be struggling a little bit. Here is another base hit, this one from Asaro. Bases are loaded for Adam Joy. Base hit to left field, all the way back to the wall. Bases clearing double for Joy, the DH. State College strikes for 3 more in this inning, and they are not done. A base hit by Barrow will make it runners at the corners with nobody out still. Fly out to center field, out on the throw. Sandshrew gets him at the plate. But a deep drive to left field, out of here. Chance Grove is going to go yard. 2-run shot. And State College takes a 6-0 lead. Early lead for the Swift Steeds, and a big lead at that. Coolcrab gets punched out by Arcanum. That ends the inning, but State College strikes for 3. 3-run double by Joy, 2-run home run by Chance Grove. And they are up 6-0. Abigail Mills flies out to right. After Ruiz reaches first base, Troy Murphy will walk. And now it's going to be Robert Gordon. First and second, 1 away. Grounder back to the pitcher. Over to second in time. Fielder's choice. Vince whirling now with runners at the corner and 2 away. Deep drive to center field. Over the head of the center fielder. That's going to bring home a run. That's going to bring home 2. No, he's out at the plate. Robert Gordon gets gunned down from first base on the... Oh, no. On the throw. Dilla's only scored 1 in the inning. Maybe could have scored more if he had held up at third. But a base running error when you're down by 5 is not really a good look. Yoshironi gets on board with a single. Andrews is going to strike out. That'll bring up Vincent Asaro. Runner on first, 2 away. Strike 3 to Asaro. State College does not score for the first time this game. Bottom half of the third, we'll see Shrew get a ball all the way into the corner. That's going to be a double for San Shrew, and Kirby Bernard will strike out. Unique Name now with a runner on second. Base hit for Unique Name. That's going to bring the runner to third. Runners at the corners now, 1 out for Tyler Toksum. Fly ball into center field. Is this going to be deep enough? Through the plate. It's inside. They got him again. Calvin Cool Crab in center field. And a deep drive to left field. Adam Joy is going to add on some more. A solo shot from Adam Joy. He's already had 4 RBIs now this game. A 3-run double and now a solo shot. State College is putting on a clinic at the plate. Boog Barrow will strike out. Now it's going to be Smokey Bear. Liner right to the third baseman. That's going to be out number 2. Chance Grove will be out number 3 with a foul out. We'll head to the bottom half of the 4th inning. State College leads 7-1. Leonidas Ruiz starting things off well with a single. Now Abigail Mills, the third baseman, will strike out, bringing up Troy Murphy, the first baseman. Strike 3 on the 1-2 pitch. Robert Gordon now steps into the box. Runner on first, 2 away. That ball's going to get away from the catcher. Ruiz advances to second. Gordon grounds out to second, and that's going to end the inning. Runner left on, no runs, 1 hit. State College still leading 7-1. Cool Crab going to fly out right to San Shrew for out number 1. McCringleberry will ground out for the second out of the inning, and Yoshironi now will ground out as well. Quick inning in the top of the 5th. We head to the bottom half of the inning. See if the Dillos can start to chip into this lead again. They were down 6, and they added 1 run to be down 5, but then State College got 1 back on the Adam Joy solo shot in the 4th. Rolling on first, but Shrew and Bernard will strike out back-to-back. Unique Name is going to ground out to end the inning. No runs added to the Dillos total. And through 5 innings, State College remains in the lead by 6 runs. Hayden Andrews Jr. will start things off in the top of the 6th, expanding the strike zone against Nathan Abel. Vincent Asaro draws a walk, and now it's going to be Adam Joy once again. 4 RBIs so far, 2 for 2 today. And another base hit for Adam Joy. A double, a home run, and a single. He's now a triple shy of the cycle, and it's only the 5th inning. He's got a few chances at it, but the triple is the toughest one to get. First and second, 2 outs, and thrown on to first in time to retire Smokey Bear. State College threatens, but they do nothing with the base runners. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Swifties still lead by 6 runs. Toksum will get on board with a single to start things off for the Dillos here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Leonidas Ruiz will fly out, and now it's going to be Abigail Mills striking out on the 1-2 pitch. Troy Murphy faces new pitcher Twain T2. Twain T2 will get Murphy to fly out to shallow center, and that will end the inning. We're through 6 innings here in Amarillo. We head to the top half of the 7th inning. A strikeout by Grove will bring up Cool Crab. Fly ball to right. easily grabbed by Whirlwind. And now McCringleberry will fly out right to Whirlwind for out number 3. It's time for the stretch here in the Dillos home stadium. In the bottom half of the 7th inning. Dillos fans have not had a whole lot to be excited about so far. Only 1 run from their home team versus the 7 from the State College onslaught. Whirlwind will get on base, though. But with 1 out, Sand Shrew is going to fly out. Bring up Kirby Bernard. 2 outs, runner on first, and a fly out to center field ends the inning. Dillos down to their last 6 outs, and they need 6 runs. Will they be able to outpace those outs? We've seen strange things happen before, but that is a tough hill to climb. Top of the 8th, Yoshironi flies out. Now Hayden Andrews Jr. Not Aiden. I don't know why I said Aiden. Hayden Andrews Jr. will fly out to Sand Shrew for out number 2. Vincent Asaro grounds out to short. And Tronco Man finishes off the inning strong. Gotta give the Dillos credit, though. They have, since the first couple of innings, they have been limiting the State College Swift Steeds runs to make this manageable and not letting it get too far away from them. 6 runs is still quite a bit, though. Back-to-back hits by Naaman Toksum, though, will start things off well. Here's Tim Cramlin. Tim Cramlin, the State College closer. Fly out and gunned down by Cool Crab. I believe that's now 3 runners caught at the plate by Calvin Cool Crab in center field. Unbelievable day in the field for the State College center fielder. Wow. Someone correct me if I'm wrong on that one, but I think that's 3 outfield assists at the plate for Calvin Cool Crab. Barrel flies out, and Smokey Bear will fly out as well to quickly end the top of the 9th. Dillos down to their last 3 outs, but they need 6 runs just to tie it up. It's not looking great for them. Troy Murphy strikes out, and there's the first one. Robert Gordon now grounds out to shortstop, and the Dillos are down to the last out. It's going to be Vince Whirlwind to try and get something started. But an easy ground out to second base, and the State College Swifties will walk away with an easy victory here today. They scored 6 in the first 2 innings, and they only needed really 2, as the Dillos were unable to score more than 1 for the entirety of the game. Big win for State College. Outfield assists 3 by Cool Crab. Gordon at home, Shrew at home, and Name at home, all getting gunned down at the plate by Calvin Cool Crab in center field. What a great day for Calvin Cool Crab, and he adds on a solo shot as well. Adam Joy, though, 3 for 4 with 4 RBIs, has the potential there to be your player of the game, just a triple shy of the cycle. We'll see, yes, it is indeed Adam Joy. McChapperson gets the win, Arcanum the loss for the Dillos on the start, and as mentioned, Adam Joy, your player of the game. We'll head around the rest of the minor league box scores. Bruce City gets a 3-0 victory over the Anchorage Wheelers here. 2 hits for Reyes on the side of Anchorage. For Bruce City, a 2-for-4 day for Gonzalez Jr. with an RBI and a run scored. Leath Squirrel gets a win for Bruce City, winning the Paps the hold, and Fisher will get the loss for Anchorage. Leath Squirrel, your player of the game. Hepcats take a 3-2 victory on a 2-run walk-off home run in the bottom of the 9th. Azo will be the hero in this one. 2-for-3 day for Mitchie Mantle, 3-for-4 day for Azo with 2 RBIs. On the side of California, Trey Daniels goes 1-for-2 with 2 ribbies, and Newfan will get 2 hits. Wakefield takes the loss, definitely not. Kevin Choate gets the win, both in relief for their teams. Azo, your player of the game. Ranas, a 4-2 victory, another walk-off home run. This one, a 2-run homer from Stern. Which one? Steel Stern, 1-for-2 with 3 RBIs. 2 hits for Sterling Stern at the top of the order. On the side of Louisville, 3-for-4 day for Carl Beatty Jr. and 2 hits and an RBI from Randburg. Ishioka takes the loss for Louisville, while Whitaker gets the win. Shirazi the blown save. Steel Stern, your player of the game. And the last minors game for September 7th, an 8-3 victory for the Kingpins over the Flamingos. 4-for-4 day for Pedro Blanco with 2 runs scored, 3 hits, 2 RBIs for Evanescence. On the side of Florida, a 2-for-3 day with an RBI and 2 runs scored for Lightning McQueen, the DH. Dizzy Stoner takes the loss, Sim McAllis Jr. the win for Chicago. Pedro Blanco, your player of the game. Majors. Voyagers get an 11-6 victory over the Boise Raptors. A 3-for-4 day for Corner Vacuum. 2 RBIs for McTavish and McMagic on the side of Boise. For New York, 3 RBIs on a 4-for-6 day for Bellick Cove. TGP 1-for-3 with 5 RBIs. They will hit the 1250 hits milestone on the career. Congratulations, TGP. And I believe, yep, that's a grand slam for hit number 1250. What a way to reach that milestone. Congratulations, TGP. Crawford gets the win on the start. Ovechkin will take the loss for Boise. James Dion will be your player of the game. I don't think I mentioned them, but 2-for-3 with 3 runs scored and an RBI and walking 3 times is James Dion. Providence Crabs over the Vandals, 9-0 here. Big shutout victory for the Crabs. Only 4 hits for the Vancouver Vandals scattered amongst their team. Garfield the only one to reach base more than once with a hit and a walk. Providence, however, 2 RBIs each for the first 4 batters in their lineup. Alligator, Shiesty Jr., Fuse, and Rye, with Rye getting 3 hits, as well as Swanson Goose. Choi gets the win for Providence. Lothbrok the loss for Vancouver. And Junha Choi will be your player of the game. 8 shutout innings, only allowing 4 hits and striking out 10. Toronto Pathfinders 10-2 over the Buffalo Surge. 16 hits for the Pathfinders, 3 RBIs each for Pilsudski and Lewis, 3 hits each for Lewis and Mills. On the side of Buffalo, 2 hits for Mustard, and an RBI each for Monster and Calavera. Hooper takes the loss. Duck gets their 18th win for Toronto, and Cy Duck will be your player of the game. 2 earned runs on 8 innings pitched, striking out 10. Potential pitcher of the year candidate right there with Cy Duck. 18 wins, very impressive. Outer Banks Aviators, a 5-3 victory over the San Antonio Sloths. 3-for-4 day for Lutz the DH with an RBI. Beecham Reyes also gets 2 hits and an RBI. On the side of Outer Banks, a 3-for-5 day for Cole Kim with 2 ribbies and 2 runs. Okada Khan also gets 2 hits and 2 ribbies. Sheets gets the win, as well as their 1250 innings pitched milestone. Congratulations, Benny Sheets. Williams will get their 6th save, and Cole Kim will be your player of the game. Joanna Selberg takes the loss for San Antonio. Death Valley, a 4-3 victory in a walk-off sacrifice fly for Jake Kulik-Warren. Tons of walk-offs today. Today's the walk-off stream, I guess. 2-for-4 with 2 RBIs for Kuma. On the side of Lunar Base, a 3-for-5 day from Allison Chains and 2 hits and an RBI from Cali Alvarez. Keep a Secret takes the win for Death Valley in relief. Benjamin takes a loss for Lunar Base. Marston, the blown save, and Jeffrey Lebowski will be your player of the game. 6.1 innings pitched, 2 earned runs, striking out 10. And they will reach the milestone of 1,000 innings pitched on the career. Congratulations to Jeffrey Lebowski. It's the walk-off and milestone stream today. I think only 3 have not been hit yet. And there's still time for those. New Orleans Rougarou are going to win 5-4 in the 18th inning. We had a doubleheader. Doubleheader in one game. Let's go. Sorry, Rougaroos, but this only counts for 1 win for your win-loss record. But a 5-4 victory nonetheless, all the way in the 18th inning. A solo shot by Barnabas Hammerman in the bottom of the 18th. All I have to say is, boy, am I glad that we did not stream this one. Thank you very much for not scheduling me for this particular game, whoever makes the schedule. 5-4, wow, 18-inning ball game. We had a couple of players with 9 at-bats. Curtis McKenzie goes 3 for 9 with an RBI. Mike Cat Skelton 3 for 7 with 2 RBIs, both on the Indianapolis Apex. For New Orleans, 2 for 7 day with 3 RBIs for Sad Faker. Kanye North reaches 1,500 innings pitched on the career. Congratulations to Kanye North. There's another milestone off of the books. Larac will blow the save, Automatic the win, and Pico Bear will take the loss for Indianapolis. Kanye North, the player of the game, with 6.2 innings pitched, only 1 earned run. Nate Nitro sets the Indianapolis regular season extra inning game record for at-bats with 9. So they set the regular season extra inning game record for at-bats. For at-bats. I got the record, at-bats. And they're not the only one to do it either. Kyle and McKenzie also had 9 at-bats. 3 batters had 9 at-bats. Nitro batted so many times they had 10 left on base. I don't think it's the longest game ever. I think I've seen longer actually in the sim, but 18 is still a whole bunch of fun to see, at least in the box score, not in the stream games. Detroit Demons 6-3 over the Seattle Sea Serpents, 8-5, out hitting them. Detroit, 2 RBIs from Travis Granholm, 2 hits and an RBI each from Apollo and Burnside. Jacob goes 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs on the side of Seattle, and Plant adds on an RBI as well. Gerd will take the loss. Cassius Bright adds on 3 more innings pitched. They are 1 away, I believe, from 1,000. I admittedly might have missed something there. Vader Page gets the win for Detroit, and Vader Page will be your player of the game. 1 earned run over 6 innings pitched. I'm just going to double check here Cassius Bright's pitching stats on the career. Oh, he's 0.2 away. He's 2/3 away. All right, well, maybe Cassius, I don't know. I think it's a travel day tomorrow, isn't there? I don't know. We'll see. Last up, Cancun Toros 10-3 over the Nashville Stars, 11-8, out hitting them. 4 RBIs for Tony Sims, 3 for 5 day for Lauren Jackson with an RBI. On the side of Nashville, 2 for 4 day for Aldrin Saw with an RBI. Same thing for Jake Silliams. Claudaddy takes the loss. Matt Stroh gets the win for Cancun. John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt, your player of the game. You wanted chaos, right? The 18-inning game, always making things happen. Love to see it. Love to see it. We already went through the minor league games. I'm trolling. So that's going to do it for September 7th. We'll save Advance the Day and save again. Is it a travel day, or do we have games to Quick Sim? It is a Quick Sim day, and it's a travel day for the majors. Anything in the minors? Nope, we're done. All right, good stuff. Let's go ahead and check the standings real quick for everyone here. Expanded standings. That's not what I wanted. There we go. There's the standings. San Antonio Sloths have officially been eliminated from playoff contention. And the Buffalo Surge, Providence Crabs, and New York Voyagers have all clinched a playoff spot. Outer Banks has also been statistically eliminated. So we have our 4 teams. It's just a matter of who's going to win the Legends East for the playoff race, at least for the Legends anyway. Champions, most of this was already decided, kind of. Lunar Base clinches their division. The big question over here is going to be who's going to win the West. Likely the Cancun Toros. The magic number is 2. Over the Death Valley Scorpions, who are 5. Death Valley is 5 behind. So Lunar Base clinches the Champions East. Detroit, Cancun, and Death Valley will all be in the playoffs. But there we have it. Toronto's first ever conference number 1 seed and a new team record for wins. Congratulations, Toronto. And that's a new record, even with games to play still in the season. We're still not done. We still have our stream on Saturday, too, so Toronto can continue adding to that record. We do have a couple of clinches and an elimination in the minors here. California Firehawks and Louisville Lemurs both clinch a playoff spot, and the Florida Flamingos are officially eliminated from playoff contention here. Firehawks and Lemurs, magic number is 4 to clinch the division. Kingpins, Armadillos, Wheelers, and Bears are currently in the positions for those 4 wild card spots, but the Swifties and Ross only 1 game out, and the Hepcats are only 2 games out. You can get a much more in-depth look at the standings and such once the upload finishes. So we'll go ahead and save and start the upload. Big thank you to everyone in chat for sticking around all the way to this point. Much love, much appreciated to all of you. Thank you as well to the mod team. Much appreciated to all of y'all for all the predictions that you created today. And then as well the stat team, specifically Double Dub and Jumbo for your stats today with the milestones and the crawler stuff that I always put on the first screen because I can't figure out the crawler. Don't blame me, I'm stupid. But that's gonna do it for the thanks. I think that's everyone that I wanted to thank. Got chat, got the stat team, got the mod team, good stuff. The best season in Cancun history, is that what was their win total? Crud. I should have checked. So Cancun team history, I'm checking right now. The current highest the current best season for the Cancun Toros appears to be Oh, it is. It already was like before today's stream. They have the best winning percentage of any. Well, I guess the win percentage might not. Are you talking win percentage, Twitchy, or are you talking like total wins? Because total wins, I think you still might have a little bit to go. I don't know how many wins you guys got this. What was the record that showed for the Toros? Because current high for wins for the Toros is 72, both 2 seasons ago and way back in season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, season 9. Those 2 seasons you had 72. 72 is the previous, you just hit 73. Oh, perfect. You got 5 wins this stream. Congratulations, Cancun Toros, for the best, for the most wins in a season. Nosbase is correct. Prospect League is tomorrow. Be sure to tune into that 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then also we have the playoff race with Lumosity Fan hosting this Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And HBJ is going to be co-hosting, according to the streamer schedule. Then we'll have the playoffs. Tuesdays, someone will be streaming. It's currently vacant on the schedule. But I'll be back 1 week from today with the playoff semifinals, again at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So be sure to tune in to all those streams coming up. And then, as always, on Saturday, November 18th, we will have both the Minors and the Majors World Series. Minors World Series in the afternoon, Majors World Series in the evening. Rabid Sponge and Air Crew will be hosting those two. And yes, good luck, Lumo. I don't think you'll need it. I think the playoff race is mostly going to be pretty easy this year, with the exception of maybe the Minors. Most of the Majors playoff races are already decided. It's just a matter of seeding for them. And so it's just really the minor leagues. So I'm assuming there's going to be quite a bit of minor league streamed games on this coming Saturday. Just making that assumption. But how are you doing, chat? How are we today? We're at 2 hours and 17 minutes. I'm hoping to wind this down by 2.5 hours. That'd be nice. I wonder what the... I think I've done a 2-hour stream for regular season before. So this isn't like my quickest stream. Which is weird because I felt like we were flying. Maybe I need to take much less time on the box scores, I guess. I don't know. But did you guys know that my 100th stream is coming up for the PB? It's wild to think about. I've streamed almost 100 times, but next season, my 100th stream with the PBE, which I know we celebrated LBG's 100th a few seasons ago. I don't know when that was. I forget. Trying to like scroll back here. It made me wonder today, like, I wonder who has streamed the most streams for PBE. I wonder if someone could find that out. I mean, I'm not going to. Oh no, LBG's 50th was in season 35. Did LBG reach 100? Did he not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just sitting here counting LBG streams. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No. He only reached 63 streams? That's really surprising to me. Wow. Or no, wait, it was his 50th birthday. That was his 50th birthday, not his 100th. That was his 50th stream. Right? I could have sworn LBG had a 100th stream celebration thing. Maybe I'm trolling. I don't know. But yeah, that's going to be exciting when we reach that 100th marker. Not that anyone's counting. But But yeah, that will be next season. But yeah, how are you doing, chat? Anyone, you all excited for the weekend? It's only one day remaining. One more work or school day. Troll mod activated? What did I do? What do you mean? Troll mod? I think you might be confusing the chaos mod with something here now, space, right? All the times you said you troll. Oh yeah, I do troll a lot, yeah. Unintentionally most of the time. But yeah, I wonder who's done the most streams for PvE. I gotta think it's gotta be like LBG or like Enoch, right? Because Enoch does like a stream whenever they're not, whatever, like no one's available, which I'm sure is fairly often. Also, Lone Digger did like all of the streams in the early days of PvE, like all of the streams. There wasn't a stream team, if I remember correctly. It was just the one guy. So he probably has a ton up his sleeve. I don't know. Or they, I don't know. I never was in the league at the same time as Lone Digger, I don't think. Because I joined way later. Season 18. And now we're in season bloody 43. 18 times 3, 54. I guess that's not okay. Wild to think that I've been in the PvE for more seasons than I haven't at this point. Oh, way back in season 36 was the point where it was like it was a halfway point. But how are you all doing? Anyone got plans for the weekend? Anyone excited? Chat's quiet for the upload. Anyone starting new games that they are enjoying? Dang, chat really quiet tonight. Radio silence chat. I mean, that's cool. You can just sit here in dead silence. Would love to chat with you, chat, but no one's interested in talking to me, I guess. I'll just sit here lonely. Oh man. Oh, what else is new? We had the recruitment push, so yeah, everyone go. I told them, yeah, it's true. I told them to all go Chatterbox instead. Maybe we'll go to Chatterbox and we'll just read Chatterboxes on stream. I don't know. Hey, Motion! Motion's there. Motion's here? Motion, I feel like I haven't heard from you in forever. Alright, what's Chatterbox have to say today? Okay, starting off strong. The first one is just money. Or the latest one is just money. Okay. Last few sims of the season. Yep. Happy Thursday. More money. Spelled M-O-O-R. Here I am again. I should Chatterbox more. It's nice to be on two teams that are playoff-bound sim leagues for once. Two teams? Is that an admission of multing? Head office, go hunt down Dodger Life 2020 for Multi-ine. They're on 2 teams. Highlands just chatting. Just got absolutely robbed for an award in some other league. Didn't get nominated when they were shooing to win. Oof. Give home run robberies. Count how many Thursdays there are? What do you mean? Are we done? Is the upload done? What do you mean count how many Thursdays there are? What do you mean by that? Am I missing something? Alright, second part of the upload starting now. Every person who just chatters the day. What? The sim gods failed me even after I asked for their praises. They are dead to me. I will do it on my own. From Lock 180. I feel like that is copy pasta material right there. The sim gods failed me even after I asked for their praises. They are dead to me. I will do it on my own. That is top tier chatterbox. I don't care what anyone says. Straight to S. Straight to the S tier. Thor is day. Oh, you're saying every person that... Okay, I get you now, because now I'm seeing the Thursdays. 40 Chess says, hi, happy Thursday. Chillero says, Thor is day. Fisher just said, game day, baby. Don Marcus said, happy Thursday. Sav510 said, happy Friday Eve. Swaggy Eagle said Pepsi and Coca-Cola are both good. That's a take. And there's Enoch just saying Thursday. Yep. Yup. That makes sense. Shady Nasty says Thursday. Wildfire Micro says Chatter is the day before Friday. Technically, we're done with the upload. I want to see these Thursday posts. Ernie Harwell says Thursday is the new Friday. JD Recker says have a good Thursday. And is that it? Yep, that's it. We got all the Thursdays. Gotta start putting down random days. No one appreciates my Boy Scout duty of informing what day is. Enoch, you know what you should do? I'm hoping what you just said about putting down random days is exactly what I'm thinking of, where you just put the wrong day. Like, just put Sunday when it's Thursday. Like, really throw people off. That'd be really funny. Or just post, like, January the 3rd when it's, like, June or something like that. That'd be funny, too. Alright, index is uploaded. We are going to go ahead and post in the Game Day channel. As soon as I can find the PBE main sim. There we go. Index is updated. Boosh. Publish. That's it. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for... the Memorial Day Prospect League stream with Nosbase hosting, and Saturday for the playoff race. See you all then. I hope you all have a good rest of your week and a great weekend. See you all next week. Bye, everyone.